like one of the guys in here. Got a little wavy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Pompeii. Well, his hair is thinning now.
Listen, his hair is thinning too.
No.
Do you want to mention you talking about the brother? He don't have a mic to defend himself.
That's okay. That's okay.
He gonna put them gators in your tail in the car, man.
Chi-Town's finest.
Nah, but no doubt respect to that. You know, your de facto brother-in-law, I guess you call. I know you don't like to use those terminologies.
Yeah.
I bet when the cousin from Alabama
change the conversation.
When the cousin from Alabama goes, bro, hey, I'm with you all the time.
I knew that boy.
That boy good. How are you?
So before we go any further, I want to give a special congratulations to Elizabeth Cortez.
No, Alexandria Ocasio.
I'm giving it wrong.
Elizabeth is from Sanford and Sons.
Yeah, I'm coming to join you, honey. But I'm proud of her, man. I'm proud of her.
Oh yeah, definitely. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez actually is in my district, so I had the actually opportunity to go vote for her.
You gonna invite her for dinner?
Why not?
If she comes by,
she's
busy now.
I don't know the way I eat now. My new lifestyle. I don't know always.
Oh please! He had a bunch of chicken in his house last week. He had 3 helpings.
Listen, we know about this guy. That's what I told you. He can't listen to him.
He said, "Renee, don't trim that fat."
See, the thing about you two. You two.
Don't trim that fat. She'll kill me.
Don't hate this. I've seen the light.
He had the whole last week.
The light only shines when we on the radio. When he goes on the radio.
Last week, the family we all got together.
Yes, your sister
at his house. Yeah,
yes. I saw the pictures.
People thought it was my mother's birthday. I said no, it's my sister's birthday.
And I was definitely trying to get these fools out by 9 o'clock. I'm like, you know what? You had your food, you had your conversation.
Ironically,
now it's time to go.
I didn't know my family could really turn it up. Christians, they was starting to get a little
Christians
bit,
have a good time, man.
Christian retreat.
I said, Mom, don't you think it's time for you to go to bed for church tomorrow? Where's dessert? No, dessert is in the past.
Mama said, I ain't get my cake yet. You
trying to kick people out by 9.
We didn't have no ice cream.
Well, I don't eat ice cream no more.
Yeah, well, we do.
Well, you go buy it and bring it over. Listen, let me say something. How you gonna come to somebody's house empty-handed?
What you mean empty-handed?
You didn't bring nothing.
You ain't tell me to bring anything.
I gotta tell you to bring something.
Wait. I'm gonna defend him. He did bring his appetite.
Yeah, he always bring that. That's never not with him. But no, I gotta tell you to bring something to my house.
But you don't drink. I don't drink. You still drink?
You could have asked, do you need anything?
You know how you answer that question.
I don't know what you eat. You eat soybeans, man.
Well, you could have brought some soy.
Yeah, you could have brought some dirt.
Yeah, that's easy for you to bring.
You pick it up right outside.
But we, like I said, family. You never know when especially with our mothers. No,
it's a great
blessing.
Thing. It's a great thing.
We said a prayer, and it was a touching prayer at the end because you
made
never
you cry?
know. Yeah, because my sister said because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring.
And I was like, okay, can you leave now?
You see, he's a true Republican. Get out of my house from the Hamptons.
Yeah. No, listen. I was like, okay.
If it was the banks, they just would have started getting there.
I would have left.
Calvin?
No, I would have turned around and
left. Walked out. See you in the morning.
Thank God
still would have been there.
Thank God for the ESPN app. But in any event, we got a really great show today.
Yes.
From all over. A guy who's been doing a lot of things. I had the pleasure of meeting him a couple of years ago, and I've just watched him grow. And when he reached out to me last week about having some things he's doing, he wanted to come on a platform. Hey, listen, when people rock with you, you rock with them. Todd Wharton is here from local town.
Todd is like a family member, but he only comes around holidays.
Todd will leave at 9 o'clock.
And see, Todd won't bring no guitars. I only see you once a year, so I don't know what I should bring. So I brought myself.
Also coming today, also will be today, finally getting here, he's confirming.
Oh, really?
My man, Aaron Hargrove, H2O, he's got an event happening end of the month.
He only found his basketball.
Nah, yeah.
I don't go nowhere without my basketball.
Does he still play Hoops in the Sun?
Yeah, he still plays everything. I think he just did something with the Harlem Wizards. So
he dropped 22 and left.
And in our question of the day segment,
yes,
the superstar herself. And again, we're going to really flip the script. I think people are seeing the aesthetic, but this is a really intelligent woman. King Steph will be here talking about the midterms, and we'll go there. And we're finally going to reach out to my homegirl, Natalie Vitano. If you remember the VIP show, if you know, celebrity fitness trainer, if you go way back, she used to be on one of those 6 a.m. ESPN training shows. But she's going to call in a little bit. And so
that was 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you remember, huh?
Yeah,
you old enough.
Yeah.
No, that is.
Well, it wasn't that long ago.
You should be proud of your age.
I am proud of my age, but damn, the way you say it, like, yeah, you should remember.
There are not a lot of people who make it to
like
your level.
I should remember when Cadillacs were big.
You do. Our daddy had them. So listen, I'm not saying you look at it as a negative. I try to say it's a badge of honor.
No, you know what?
That snow on your face is.
He throws you under the bus, and then after he throws you under the bus, he won't even reach out and say, "I'm gonna try to save your life."
No, he's gonna back up to make sure that
it's very easy to throw you under the bus. But, really? Because you do an easy prey. But I love you though. But in any event, we got a great show.
Same mama, same dad.
There you go. Like I always say, sit back, relax. Non-Free Lounge live on the Saturday. Come on back.
Gentlemen, let the show begin. The E. Jones Show. Tune in Monday through Friday for a journey through classic hip-hop and R&B, exclusive celebrity interviews.
Today we have a special guest. She is one of the great female vocalists, the iconic, legendary Stephanie Mills will be joining the show today.
The E. Jones Show.
For all your celebrity news and gossip, ask Diamond about the E.
Make sure y'all tune in.
WWRN Urban Classics. It's the E. Jones Show. The E. Jones Show featuring the First Lady Sharonda, Cody, and Mills. Start your midday with a dose of E. Jones, Sharonda, Cody, and Mills. Waking your assets up.
Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
Want your child to receive Christian values along with a first-class education? Then the Flushing Christian School is your place, serving grades K through 8. The Flushing Christian School has been providing quality Christian education since 1950, delivering a passion for serving Christ to students for their benefit and for the glory of God. For more information, go to FlushingChristianschool.com or call 718-445-3533. The Flushing Christian School, 41-54 Murray Street, Flushing, New York, 718-445-3533. 3533, The Flushing Christian School, 41-54 Murray Street, Flushing, New York, 718-445-3533. 3533, The Flushing Christian School, 41-54 Murray Street, Flushing, New York, 718-445-3533. 3533, The Flushing Christian School, 41-54 Murray Street, Flushing, New York, 718-445-3533. 3533, The Flushing Christian School, 41-54 Murray Street, Flushing, New York, 718-445-3533. 3533, The Flushing Christian School, 41-54 Murray Street, Flushing, New York, 718-445-3533. 3533, The Flushing Christian School, 41-54 Murray Street, Flushing, New York, 718-445-3533. 3533, The Flushing Christian School, 41-54 Murray Street, Flushing, New York, 718-445-3533. 3533, The Flushing Christian School, 41-54 Murray Street, Flushing, New York, 718-445-3533. 3533, The Flushing Christian School, 41
find everything about it. We do have subsidiaries. One of the big subsidiaries that LTC. You'll find everything about it. Times Square.
Okay.
November 17th, last show of the
Next
year
week?
in New York City. Yeah, Saturday night,
Yeah.
Oh,
6 p.m.
it's gonna be actually in the
You know
heart of Times Square,
where the
right
stairs
there.
are?
Oh, okay.
That whole entire quad in the
Oh.
middle of all the advertising.
Yeah.
We got it on lockdown.
Got a lot of electricity on there too.
A lot of electricity. It's already sold out. Have a lot of VIPs, a lot of celebrities. Last year we did it. It was kind of like a pilot.
Right.
The original Spinderella performed. Challenger, the reggae group, I had public speakers.
Right.
Ended up being packed. But people, I said, you know what? It works. So now I'm doing what I want to do. I'm taking it to the next level.
And you also, it's also good because you got a lot of tourists. That's like the heart of New York now. You know, Times Square.
It's always been the heart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now it's more pedestrian friendly. Because now
Yes.
they took away a lot of the streets, so now everybody's
Yeah, 'cause
going
I
into
drive
the
a truck,
thing.
I be cussing y'all out crossing the street. Move, man.
Exactly.
Now, building a movement, because again, what I know about you, we speak a lot. Nobody gave you anything. You kind of scratched this up on your own. Talk about just the adversity and some of the challenges you've had to go through to get Times Square. They just don't get that to everybody.
No, they don't give it to most people. They get thousands of submissions a year and only take a few.
Right.
I developed business relationships like I talked about with networking with you guys.
Right.
I developed relationships with SAPO, Times Square Alliance, the NYPD Commissioner's Office, the Fire Department, the Parks Department, parking permits, insurance.
Right.
There's at least 14 to 15 different businesses involved in Times Square that you have to, prove to them what you're doing is right. And it's not about, you can have all the money in the world.
Right.
I know Alicia Keys, Jay-Z did a concert. That's a little different.
Right.
I'm not on that level.
Right.
But in order to
Yes.
put something, in order to put something in Times Square in the heart, all these businesses of New York City have to agree.
Oh, so everybody has to approve. So if one
Yeah.
doesn't approve, then
Yeah, well, I'll give you an example. It's like I can have 13 permits going, but if the police department decides I don't have the sound permit, I have a concert with no sound. So there's a lot of political attributes you have to go through, and there's a lot of emails, phone calls, site meetings, personal meetings. But I'm an old school guy, so I keep in touch with them all year round. And I'll give people hints like, I'm the guy that still sends Hallmark cards. I'm still call you on the phone and be like,
The
happy
personal
birthday.
touch, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
so you will be invited to his house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got it. Yo, my Christmas is crazy this year.
Really?
Like, I can't name names, but some of the parties I'm going to, I got personal invites like, yo, Tal, we want you to come. We like what you're doing. I'm like, really?
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you got the right number? Because
Speaking
I
of
know your wife. And
That's
I
why
don't
always
know
tell
it like
people-
that. But
That's why I always tell people the old way is still the best way.
It is.
All this modern technology and everything else is nice, but it's still good.
Well,
to have
what's
to get certain
old is
things.
now new again. So
Exactly.
with people who are somebody who does something that's
The
considered
millennial-
not,
yes.
considered baby boomer style is now new to this audience now because you don't expect it no more.
Because the millennials, they're just like, oh, wow, you can't text me? You can't do this?
Because the only thing we knew about Times Square was New Year's Eve. So
Right.
that's a major thing.
Well, that's
to
the thing.
be
I'm
able
giving
to-
them we're going to become, and we already are, the concert to kick off the holidays. And there's a lot going involved. First of all, City of New York is backing it, which thank you to all the businesses. I actually did some which I really love. You have a lot of charities in New York, right? Toys, coats.
Right.
They never did one where it combines them. So I decided to do the first holiday coat, food, and toy drive. So Salvation Army is signed on. They'll be there. New York Cares, the 35th anniversary. Toys of Hope. The Peace Day Party, which does the flags of the world in Times Square.
Right.
And Silveria Almonte International Foundation. She was the lady on Dr. Oz, and she's a part of it now, too. Kid Capri was going to do it, but he's on tour. And Vina Love was supposed to perform, but she's on tour. But Kid's already down, most likely, for the next one. City Harvest is down for the next one. Everybody, so it's the first movement like I said, there's so many movements out there. Everything.
Yeah.
From Black Lives Matter to gay rights to women's pride. They're great movements. They shouldn't exist anyway.
Right.
If we just stop being idiots.
Right.
But I decided, what about a movement that brings them all together? You guys keep doing what you're doing, but at least one movement that the world can recognize all these issues in one place.
Exactly.
So if you bring them together, AIDS, cancer, all the charities, and I'll eventually line up the whole area, quads, you know what? Have people have the opportunity to donate to this one. Then eventually, one levels up is where your attorney tells you to donate 20% for taxes. So you know what? Instead of trying to find a charity, donate it to this movement and let us disperse it amongst the charities that contribute their time to a movement L's up to the sky to let the world know what we do.
That's great that have every ethnic group in one arena. Instead of having it separate. It's, you know, we need, and I ain't gonna lie, we do need things that's separate, but at some time we do at the end of the day have to come together and all have to throw everything in one bowl.
We're talking to Tar Wortman again. Now, that sounds great, and I'm glad you're doing it, but you're taking several organizations, several egos, several people who are in positions of power. Talk about massaging that, because while yes, it's simplistic, it's not as easy as it sounds. So, because you're taking people who are their own captain of their own ships, and you're saying, look, you know, I'm not trying to stop you from what you're doing, but I need you to hover with this. Talk us through how that transformation and how you maneuvered that.
That's a really great question. You're the first person to ask that.
This is why you're here.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Interview 101 by Kevin Pryor.
There you go.
No, it's fine. You're exactly right. A lot of these organizations are much bigger than me. It's an honor to be sitting with them in their room. But you hit it on the nose. They all have egos and this and that, but a lot of them don't. But it's about saying, listen, I respect what you do.
Yeah.
I love what you do. I want you guys to keep striving on your own and keep doing it, because I can't do what you do 24-hour basis, but what I can do is invite you to the Ark.
Yeah.
Let's all come together hand in hand.
Right.
And you guys are putting on charities and movements for the world. So why not really do something for the world and not your area? Because eventually this movement will be twice a year in New York, and I'm looking to take it around the country, eventually around the world. But not just to stop, do it all the time. Be a constant event to remind people who you are and the equality that you deserve, and you should be yourself.
Right.
Not something because people just died. African-American kid just got killed. Somebody just got raped. And so a movement becomes, you know. And these charities are great. People develop events and stuff. I just went to a domestic violence. I loved it. Joelle Morales, Stan B. Swayze, love these two. Volunteer to speak at that.
Right.
So there's a lot of great things out there, but I want a movement that is going to try to prevent these things, be a teaching tool. LTC is a teaching tool for the arts, so I kind of took it to the next level. I always bring people together, so why don't I take it to a level that I think my mother was talking about all my life, where I was the prodigy, which she told me when I was a kid. Maybe this was what she was talking about.
When you go to sit down with all these groups, you know, like you said, everybody has their own opinion, but is it hard to get all these groups to come together? Because somebody's always somebody in one group like, nah.
We can do this ourselves.
He hit it on the nose. It's about ego.
Yeah.
When people are doing great things, they want to be the greatest. They want to be Muhammad Ali of their organization, of the brand that they're throwing out there. So when somebody like me comes along, I'm not looking to be a celebrity. I'm becoming it because of what I do. But this is me. If you guys know me, I will go to a karaoke night and look stupid and sing, and I will go to McDonald's at 3 in the morning.
Don't go to
want
McDonald's.
Craving. Listen, man, I like my McNuggets. McNuggets, 3 in the morning, 2 for $5 deal. Please bring it back. I love it.
You don't go to White Castle?
I used to, but belly bombs.
Don't
that
go there
morning
either.
after, you ever like enjoy it? Like it's so good, you know. Kumar got it right, but they don't show you Kumar when they say cut. He's like, oh my god.
Or you don't see Kumar the next morning.
Exactly. Yeah. The weed that he smoked comes out like a brownie. That's what I'm saying. So we'll leave it at that. But there's a lot of egos in this game, not just charities. It's just in general. People, when they're doing something great, if they see somebody maybe doing it better or doing it smarter, instead of joining the thing where it can help their organization get bigger, be more recognized, where it can make them money, they're so stubborn. And a lot of it comes to race. Race is part of it. I see that sometimes. If I see women doing great things, sometimes men don't want to see a woman pop over them, which is, I don't even understand that. And that in itself, I think when people get to that point, they're going to plateau themselves.
Right.
They don't allow themselves to grow. My thing is like, if you can come to me and bring me a great idea and I think we'll rock, let's do it. If it helps my organization grow and helps yours as well and it's a good idea, I won't take credit for it. Right. I will post it like, yo, this person brought up a great idea. I took it and we're on board.
I wanna go there with you again. Tar Wortman, CEO, Local Talent Connect here in the 950 Lounge. You mentioned race. Now you're talking about your organization is colorless, is raceless, it's religionless, it's politically inclineless, so whatever. That's even a word. But when you're dealing in this climate, and again, you're a man, you're a Caucasian man, white guy, but you don't see that. But when you're dealing with the Black Lives Matter, and you're dealing with the Me Too movement, and you're dealing with maybe even the Black Republicans, which we were just talking about that last week. Exactly. When you're dealing with all these clusters, and these clusters have these ideological philosophies of life, necessarily everybody is not interested in sharing love. Now, you bring entertainment to the situation, so music is always going to be the great connector.
Right, and Bob Marley started that.
Exactly. But when people look at you, do you get that pushback because who is this white guy? And everybody who's a white guy thinks he's from the Lower East Side or he's from the Hamptons, and I know that's not necessarily you, but talk about the race aspect when dealing with organizations that, when they hear somebody talking about doing something for peace and love, they immediately in their head, without seeing you, think about this has to be somebody of color, or this has to be somebody who's
like the elephant in the room.
Right. I get that. I get that a lot. First of all, I'm caramel. Just want to let you know. But
I'm clean cut and dapper. That's what I'm about.
No, I've gotten those conversations with people, and in my head it gets me a little angry because it's just like, so basically you see me doing something right, and you automatically go to the race card. Now, when I said in my speech in Times Square a year ago, I don't know what it means to be an African American. It's impossible. Right. I don't know what it means to be gay, single woman, working hard. I just don't. I do know there's a problem.
Yeah.
The biggest problem is that everybody has opinions, but they keep it online. Nobody ever steps out of the computer and actually does something.
See, that's the thing. Like, we talk about this every week, is that technology is a great thing. Technology is the reason how we met. Technology is the reason why we broadcast on multiple networks. But technology is also a curse because, like backsides, everybody's got one, and just because you have an opinion doesn't mean you are a leader of that opinion.
Exactly.
And that's the problem. People feel, I got a phone, I pay my phone bill, I got Twitter, I got Instagram, so that makes me a leader. And what happens is, and we see it at the highest level, where Twitter can change the world.
Yeah, the president
exactly.
But he just looks like an idiot when he uses it. But it's kind of funny you brought, when we talk about the race thing, I met Hawk Newsom about a year and a half ago.
Right.
We met at Marcus Garvey Cafe in Brooklyn. And I was honored. I'm like, yeah, it's great. So we sat down, we had a nice conversation. We were to do things together. I respect this movement entirely. I respect the Black Lives Matter. The only thing I said to him is that I think your movement can get a lot stronger. I think what's happening is, and he can disagree with me, I mean, we both have respect for each other. I just feel he's getting to a point where there's so much going on now that social media is allowing you to see things that have always been happening. So it's not like African Americans haven't been killed every day and other races as well. It's social media is pumping it.
Right.
So it's making it worse. Now, the problem with the movements today of everything is that movements are segregating themselves.
You hit it on the head.
But that's a big problem.
That's a huge problem.
Black Lives Matter is important.
Right.
It's so important. We need to recognize that. Don't blame the whole entire force, because all of us here got friends that are cops that are cool as hell.
Very good friends.
But when people are blaming the entire force,
because of certain people.
It happens in every business.
Right.
You got one bad apple spoils the bunch. But now what's happening is you're spoiling a bunch, but it's causing that bunch to get killed for no reason.
But that's you hit it on the head. That's the problem, Tar, is that people choose. This is why you have 1600 Pennsylvania being occupied by the individual, because people are sheep, and unfortunately, I got to pick this, I got to pick that. Well, you know, and and me and Ed have had this conversation even about Democrats. I don't look at it from Republican, Democrat. They both got issues.
Right.
Where the Democrats remind me of the new age Nino Brown. They bring a turkey and they bring somebody to perform and go, oh, vote for me, and then I don't see you for 4 years.
Right.
Republicans are using, hey, listen, people, the caravan is coming, and this caravan's got, you know, people with diseases, and they're going to steal your jobs and rape your wives. Ain't no caravan. But people are sheep. Right. And when groups like yourself come around that, listen, we're just trying to make you see things in the light. We're all human. We all bleed blood. We all, you know, have to walk this green earth. I don't care what you believe necessarily, who, what. That's for another day. But we're all human. And that's why I think, again, I try to shine light. Anytime you tell me about something, I move mountains to get you, because you're shining light on that. Where other groups, while yes, they're important and need that, but you have to understand somebody else's plight. I can't talk to a person of another gender or another race and not understand their plight. If we can at least sit down and say, you know what, I understand you go through things. I understand you go through things. You might look at tomato and I might say tomato. We're looking at the same item, the same fruit. Right. But we have different opinions, and it's okay to have that. Of course. Because at the end of the day,
that's what makes us.
Right. But we've come to the world like if you don't believe me, then you're wrong. And I don't want to deal with you. And that's the problem, right?
Yeah, and Hawk, like I said, Hawk Newsom, I got a lot of love for him. I respect the man. I love the movement that he built. I just think it could be better because the movement is so much needed right now, and the movement shouldn't even exist anyway. All these movements shouldn't exist. No. They just shouldn't. He's a great family man. He loves his kid. And the reason why I respect him so much is because he's on the front line.
Right.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so people may disagree with the way he does things, but guys, he's actually trying to help.
His effort.
He's trying to help,
yes,
right?
Yes.
The reason why all these great leaders in the past got knocked is because it's easier to sit home and be safe and talk about what you should be doing not. So if you think you should be doing that, then get out there and go do it.
Yeah.
Right.
If not, I understand it's a dangerous place to be when you put yourself in that line. I got that. My last year, they wanted me to wear a vest when I spoke because I hit topics I have nobody to talk about, just logic.
Right.
But the thing I noticed was you can have all the public speakers in the world, but unfortunately, celebrities get more noticed than politicians.
Which some of them shouldn't be speaking.
Yeah, well, I always do an example, like Obama was one of the best speakers I've ever heard. Yeah. Very clean, very organized, well-dressed. He kind of reminded me if you put Denzel, Michael Jordan together.
Obama took you to church.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
and you can listen to him. But the problem is, in today's world, if you put Obama here and Justin Bieber here debating, Justin Bieber will get a lot more followers.
Yeah.
Well, that's why that's why Trump.
And I'm not dissing Justin. I ain't dissing you, man. I'm just saying in general, it's the way the world is.
Beebs. We'll do it.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's why you got Trump president. Trump is for all the issues, and I tell this to a lot of people that, you know, we live in a world where love and hip hop and, you know, and all these shows of all these reality shows and people beating each other over the head with champagne bottles and, you know, no respect. All that's become part of our world. Right. So this guy here, he's got a divisive situation going on. He realized 8 years after a black president, I know I can reach out to a group of people who don't like that, who didn't like that, and I can rev them up.
Well, you know what he did? It's pretty simple. Everybody loves Howard Stern, like you guys are ready to start. Howard Stern went against the norm, and he did his own show. That's why he became so popular. I always compare Trump to Howard Stern. Not that I like Howard Stern.
Right, guess the ground.
Donald Trump is basically the Howard Stern of politics. Right. He decided, let me take social media to a level where everybody's going to be listening, whether they hate me or not. And who's the majority of the voters in the U.S.? Right? Middle America. Yeah. Because when you go to the West and East Coast, there's so much going on, entertainment and stuff. I guarantee you there's probably 60 to maybe 70% of New Yorkers that actually vote. If you go to Middle America, the number's much higher.
Everybody votes.
So Middle America is where a lot of racism started, you know, all that. So Donald Trump has proven this is basically who he is. Yeah. So he decided, how do I win? So what he did was he went after the voters. Yeah. All right. And then they showed polls where women voted for him more. And look at what he said. But the problem is, it's kind of like you gave a firecracker a light.
Scorched earth.
And elected him. Now, not we per se, but we have to put we because
Right,
we are
it's-
part of the
it's
country.
right, yeah.
And the problem with that is you're taking the cleanliness and the political aspect of electing a great man. And you have to be psychotic to be a president because your job is affecting millions, not just in the U.S., around the world. Your job that we don't even see is, you know what? Do it. Go kill that guy and, sacrifice 200,000 innocents. So you have to be not all there to do this job. And you're always going to have people that don't like you and people that do. So you're in a job that once you're there, your life is security 24/7. There's no privacy. So there is a certain amount of psychoness, to put it, that you have to be.
You're right, and I equate that to being a great football player or a great boxer. You have to be crazy to put your head, attack.
Right.
But there is a way of showmanship that goes into it. Like, we ask guys and girls to go to war, but we don't want them walking down Madison Avenue shooting people. Well, unfortunately, we just see in California that mindset. So when you are the president and I guess the leader of the free world, you're right on that part, but you're not supposed to show that part.
Of course not.
And that's the thing with this guy here is that
shows it.
He's trying to win elections. He doesn't care about the country. He doesn't care about your feelings. He don't even care about the ones who
care about your livelihood.
He don't even care about the ones who voted for him. I don't think he believe because half the people in Middle America and the South were on Obamacare, and they voted against that, which eventually will kill them if they have.
Did you hear about Michelle Obama? She now put her book out, and she says she'll never forgive him.
Oh, that's because
she put her family life in danger.
He put that family more in jeopardy than anything else. That no
About
matter
the
what, they're
birtherism.
gonna have to constantly keep on having security around them because you just don't know what crazy person is gonna come after them.
Put the L's up. We need to put the L's up. Next week. November 17th, Times Square, New York City, wherever you're at, you can get all roads lead to Times Square. Can you tell us who's performing? Can you give us?
We have a lot going on. Let me go down the list.
Go ahead, let's talk about it.
Go ahead, what's up?
Let's take a break.
You want to take a break?
No, let's go. Keep going. Let's keep going.
So let's go through it. I'm performing to start out the show.
Okay.
I'm asking everybody to try to show up around 5:30. Show starts around 6, might go a little earlier. So I'm going to be performing with Lasky out of Philly.
Now, you doing your comedy set? Because you do comedy, you've done some skits. We saw that at the movie, Ed.
I took my LTC comedy and the Artist Showcase to a level where I offered one or a few the opportunity to perform in Times Square on a voting poll and everything.
Right.
So with me, I'm performing with Lasky from Philly and the Maniacs, a nice dance crew out of Philly, kids. And then I'm doing, it's kind of like a Jimmy Fallon put on a concert. So I got my talk show on the stage.
Right.
Whole set.
Right.
So I'll be interviewing a lot of celebrities. Some I can name is Mark John Jeffries.
Okay.
I'll be interviewing Uncle
Half
Nino.
pint.
Yep, half pint. Uncle Nino from the Jersey Shore. It's coming through Late Night with Johnny P. Hustle in Brooklyn.
Okay.
My boy Darnell King's the new Love and Hip Hop show. I just locked up Amy Sacco. She's the owner of Bungalow 8.
Nice.
New York Nightlife coming through. Cool DJ Red Alert. Kango Kid. Mike Hands. Mickey Benson, the creator of the Art of Rap Tour. I have a lot of celebrities come through I'm interviewing, but I'm doing them in groups.
Right.
To make it easier. So we have that. So celebrity performance. I have a dance crew from Telemundo. They're a Latin dance crew, which I'm pretty
I think
psyched
Telemundo gave that away.
Yeah, peak Latin dancing. Shut up. Shut up. Peak Latin dancing. They could be from Russia. The Peak Latin dancing crew. I have Elijah Jamal, who's going to be performing a great One Love song. He was brought to me by World Artists United. That's my production crew. Huge company. It's my video production crew, referred to me by Reverb Nation. Crazy Love, she's the all-time voter this year of the 2018 Indie Artist Showcase. She's a great pop artist.
And how long is the event? Because you got a lot.
4.5 hours. No, 4 hours about.
Okay.
One set.
Be Good is an alternative hip-hop guy. Sounds like Rage. I got Second Echo out of Las Vegas. Mix 718 hip-hop. Marcus Charles hip-hop. Guy Betancourt's in the hospital. Much love to him. He's won the comedy event. We have a fashion show headed up by Jackie Love.
She'll be here in a few weeks.
She's a great person.
Jackie's a friend of the show.
Yeah, she's amazing. And then obviously
another holiday person.
And then we also have who was supposed to be here today, but like the one thing I respect about her, she's got a job, so she had to be there. So Bindi Leibowitz from The Voice, that Adam Levine and Blake Shelton were fighting over.
Yeah.
And you probably got some surprises that you ain't
I do have surprises.
Yeah, he's not going to give us
I can't name everybody. I do have some surprises. It's Red Alert's 35th anniversary on the radio.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let's just say I'm gonna be showing him some love.
No doubt.
And I got some surprises for that.
Hostess cupcakes for everybody.
All that stuff.
Yeah,
all that. It's going to be such a fun show. The full set is going to be up there. I got a full stage crew, lighting, full sound crew. DJ Sourface Scientific's going to be my hype man. I have about 40-something people working on this event and probably over 85 to 90 people on this event. I got models flying in from different states, California, Arkansas, different countries.
Arkansas.
Let me ask now, this is a big event. Do these events financially cost? Because, hey, you know, people,
Everything costs.
Yeah, you have something like that in the heart of New York, it definitely going to cost.
And it's during the holidays. I'm honored that New York gave me Saturday night, which is a big, Saturday night the week before Thanksgiving.
That's the big.
Place going to be packed.
It is.
The stage alone costs a lot. The lighting, everything costs money. And then there's the permits, but it's the insurance. Hip hop has become a genre that nobody wants to insure.
Yes. Yeah.
Because the city showed me a lot of love and they like what I'm doing and trust me, I was able to get the insurance for that. It cost me a good amount of money. I've been working my ass off to pay that and it's all done. Parking permits as well. I didn't want to call up these artists and be like, you can't perform. So I went out of my way and made probably at least 8 phone calls, meetings to ensure that my artists will come clean. They have an old school 5 about them. And I'm putting my reputation on the line to get these artists on the line.
No doubt.
And so they're coming through, which is great, and they really appreciate it. Right now, it's not about the money. I already know this is a $1 billion movement because I've been approached by Heineken. Heineken was going to sponsor it, but Times Square doesn't allow liquor.
Right.
I have Bowmar, the AMC company. They already want to sponsor it, but they'll do the springtime because they're already capped out. I'm being hit up by investors right now. We're having meetings. I'm having sit-downs with people I never thought I'd have coffee with.
Right.
So the money's there, but if you want to build something great, you got to prove it. You got to invest in yourself, invest in your time, and this is about the holidays. I'm a holiday person. I love the person.
I hear you.
Well, Todd, we got a few minutes left, and I thank you again for coming. I know you're going to go to Violators today.
Violators Unlimited.
Dow and Tommy
I love the Bronx, man. Bronx got the coolest radio stations, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's because you're not
That's
here all the
what
time.
most of them are at anyway.
I lived in the Bronx. I lived in the Bronx, man. I lived on Tremont for a little bit. Cortona Park. I lived over there.
Put your X
You
up.
lived over in the hood spot.
And he did say a little bit.
But I did say it for a little time. But you know what's funny? When I'm walking down the street, nobody even bothered me because I look Italian. And then they're like, right, so that's either the popo or a crack dealer. So I don't want to go to jail, but he may have something I may need later. So I'm gonna be good with this guy. And he wear long coats all the time. So what the hell has he got on?
Carlito.
Morpheus.
Carlito. One more time, where can people reach out to you? They want to come to the event. They want to donate. You know, things cost
Definitely,
money.
we would love for you guys to donate. We have a GoFundMe campaign that I didn't even push. You know, it hasn't made really a lot of money at all. But if you do it, I appreciate it.
We got 23 platforms, so go ahead, push it.
November 17th, Saturday night in Times Square, Father Duffy Square, between 46th, 47th Street and Broadway and 7th. We got it on lockdown. Starts at 6. We're asking everybody to show up around 5 because it's going to be a lot of people there. It's free to attend. There's going to be a lot of celebrities there as well as celebrities in the VIP. Okay, this is about one moment. This is about L's up to the sky, one love. That's right. It's about telling the world about a hashtag that we're also doing that the city's about to back. Got a letter from the mayor's office I didn't tell you guys about a week ago. So I'm working on that. I created something called I Am New York City. And this shirt's going to be one love. Back, I am New York City because New York City is the world.
Well, I
so
need
no
an
matter
extra
where
large.
you live, I got you.
It's going to be a hashtag.
I am New York City because no matter where you are in the world, you are New York City because Times Square is the greatest city in the world because the people are here. So I thank everybody for coming to Times Square and making us the biggest city. And now I'm going to give you guys your shirts. You represent the You Are New York City.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, a man Get used to hearing his name, Tar Wortman. Thanks so much for coming, man.
Thank you for having me, guys.
I'm glad
I
you got his
appreciate
name
you.
right.
Yeah, no doubt, because he promotes his stuff in lunch and you don't.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick break.
I want my Thanksgiving invite, goddammit.
You got it. Swanson's on me. Now feeling back a little bit. Come on back.
New Move of God Pentecostal Church in the Bronx needs your prayers and assistance in purchasing a new church home. Won't you open your hearts and support? Go to www.gofundme/newmogpc. Any donation is appreciated. For more information, go to newmoveofgodpentecostalchurch.org.
Fans, it's your girls Essence
and Tanisha,
and we are Real Ladies, Real Talk.
Yeah, we know you're trying to listen to your football game.
Yeah, we know. But this is for Wednesday night from 6:30 to 8:30. You can watch us on Ustream Live,
or you can go ahead and download our weekly podcast on iTunes and Stitcher.
Get in line.
At least it's not on Sunday.
Everybody, it's your girl Tish Love.
It's Darnell.
Thais. Along with your boy,
Uncle Dash.
Be sure to download the DSNBX mobile app so you can check out our live stream.
Especially if your team is losing on a Thursday night. We'll be there to lift your spirits.
So remember,
it's Get to Know Me live every Thursdays 9 to 10 on DSN.
This Sunday morning at 9, Lily's International Christian Outreach presents a celebration worship service with special guest, Dove Awards nominee Alvin Slaughter.
Lay down your burdens at the altar.
Come out and receive your blessings from God at the King's Temple, 36 Franklin Avenue, Hewlett, New York. Again, that's Alvin Slaughter this Sunday morning, May 22nd, starting at 9. And it's free. Let's all rejoice in the Lord. For more information, go to liliesinternational.org.
Join in the time of celebration.
To whom it may concern, give yourself permission to engage in the lost art of conversation. Indulge in the exchange of stimulating thoughts and ideas. Examine and reflect. If intrigued, allow me the pleasure of presiding over said forum. Welcome to Well Mind.
Football fans, are you looking for an alternative experience this spring? If yes, then welcome to the Triborough Football League. Established in 2008 with teams all around the city, the TFL offers athletes 18 and over the opportunity to keep their football dream alive. Fans are part of the game in the TFL with an up-close experience with the players. Learn more about the TFL at their open house March 4th from 9 a.m. to noon at Fusion East, 1179 Elton Avenue, Brooklyn. For more information on the TFL, go to TriboroughFootball.com. Is something missing from your child's school experience? Are they receiving biblical values along with academic excellence? Like to find such a school? Then welcome to Flushing Christian School, serving grades K through 8. The Flushing Christian School has been providing quality Christian education since 1950, delivering a passion for serving Christ to students for their benefit and for the glory of God. Why not start your child's education off right in 2016? For more information on Flushing Christian School, go to their website at www.flushingchristianschool.com or call 718-445-3533. Again, that's www.flushingchristianschool.com or call 718-445-3533. The Flushing Christian School, 41-54 Murray Street, Flushing, New York. 718-445-3533 or www.flushingchristianschool.com.
Millennium Music Media is leading the charge for the future of music. Millennium empowers artists, writers, producers, and publishers. Start getting paid your self-worth. To learn more, go to www.millennium5.com. Millennium Music Media. Welcome to the music revolution.
Look your best this summer. Let Fear Gal refresh your style with some beautiful white, blue, and pink shirts or any color you prefer. Fear Gal shirts are custom made with the highest quality Italian cotton, genuine mother-of-pearl buttons sewn on by hand, as well as handcrafted buttonholes. AM 970 listeners order 6 shirts now through August 28th and receive a 7th shirt free. To become fashion ready, go to feargal.net or call 914-826-5755. That's 914-826-5755. Ask for Kareem. Fear Gal. Look Looking good is a lifestyle. As you enjoy today's football game, there's a new sport sweeping the nation. Gaga Ball is on the map, and Talon Athletics is the #1 source for your gaming needs. Founded by 2 New York City teachers, Talon Athletics can provide you everything from Gaga Pit rentals and sales, Gaga gloves, and event hostings for all your corporate, birthday, or social needs. For more information on Talon Athletics, go to their website, talonathletics.com, or call 914-420-1403. Talon Athletics. Play hard, play safe.
Back on the Ride 950 Lounge live Saturday morning. Big shout to Todd Wortman and all his efforts.
Doing a lot of things, man.
Again, sometimes you have to lay it all out there in order for people to know what you're doing. Because again, if you don't lay it out there, and if you're going against organizations or trying to partner with organizations that are huge and massive, you need to really have a game plan.
Like Puffy said, he won't sleep till he's dead.
Well, yeah, okay. Any event, I'm saying, you want to quote Puff. But any event, we have our a guest from Cali. We tried to get him on last week, but now we have to get a Natalie Vitano. We'll be calling in a few minutes.
He paid the phone bill.
Now, you was a VIP fan, Ed. I remember you saying,
Yeah, I used to like watching. That was a very good show. I used to like watching. I used to like watching the women in there.
I'm sure.
And Natalie was a kick-ass. So,
Yeah.
She
I
was
was going to ask you, just watch it for the storyline, or you watch it for the
women?
women?
You know what? When that show came on, it was a good storyline. It was a good show. Because, I mean, back then, they had a lot of shows that was really good back then. I mean, you had some pretty women on it. And then, it was really good. I liked it. Is that when you just look at the TV shows they have nowadays, it's just,
Yeah.
It's like,
But there ain't really no real TV shows on, because half the shows now are reality shows, and,
Well, see, the funny thing is I find myself now watching more of shows on the net, on the internet and everything else now. Since
Netflix and all that?
No, not even Netflix. It's like they got other shows that's out there on the internet, like how our show is out there and other things.
Oh,
I watch a lot more.
You watch a lot of web shows? Like
TV has changed. It's not, you don't run home to watch an 8 o'clock TV show anymore. TV has changed. Now you just, it's the Jetsons. You turn on and watch it when you want to watch it.
But there are some shows that still follow the TV format that you still got to watch them at a certain time.
But they're all on demand.
No, not really.
What show
I still love Law and Order.
There's a lot.
So you can watch Law and Order when you want.
Well, yeah, because Law and Order come on eight channels.
I'm talking about there's a couple web shows that's out that does not have that type of situation. That's why.
Oh.
I think we're ready.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is third time's a charm, but we made it work. All the way from LA, bright and early. You might know her from some TV shows. She might have kicked your butt in the fitness class if you took it in New York or LA. But ladies and gentlemen, she's here today. Welcome to 950 Lounge, Miss Natalie Vitano. What's going on, Nat? I know we've been trying to get this to happen, and I'm happy we got you on. So how first of all, I got to ask, because it's starting to get a little chill in the air here in New York. How's the weather in LA? Oh, like it's 70 degrees, huh?
You know what? You get real soft real quick.
I hear you. I can imagine.
Well, good morning, Natalie. And we happy to have you. I know last week, we didn't pay our phone bill, and with technical difficulties, we still glad that you came back.
Yeah, Nelson, our engineer, got a muffin today for making sure this all worked. But let's get into it. You have a really... I would say you've had a great career, and you're still doing what you're doing, and have done some amazing things. You did in the fitness. Oh, no doubt. You know that I've been stalking you for years, so obviously I must be doing something. You've been doing something right. But you're in the fitness. I call it a celebrity fitness world. But and when we talk, you've always had a conscious thought on health. But talk about just the training efforts you do. The things you put up. I mean, I follow you now with my weight loss, with like the way you eat and different things of that nature. Tell us that real quick before we get into your career about the fitness stuff that you do that I think really have changed lives, and you're making an example to people to be healthy.
I mean, health is the only thing that we have that we can have control over. But it's one of the things that we have, a handle on our actions of I think that that my dad just had quintuplets.
Yes. Yes.
And he's worked out his whole life. And that just goes to show you that if you don't watch what you intake, that's going to affect your life at 81 years old, that is. But I think it's just like, this is my answer to this when anybody asks me.
Right.
It's just like brushing your teeth. It is something you have to do.
Definitely.
You can walk around and see the obesity and the sickness that people are walking around with, but you have to be healthy. It's like brushing your teeth.
Without question. And obviously, I know growing up as an Italian descent and the holidays are coming, those opportunities for that really good food. Italian food is I love Italian
food. It's hard for her to stay fit in an Italian house. Some sausages, man. Woo.
Well, I like foodie. I love eating. I love drinking wine, and I have to watch my weight. I've never been somebody who could just let it all go. There's some people, you have those friends that no matter what they eat, their bodies will stay the same.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not the case. And it's probably one of the reasons why I am, fitness is a big part of my life. Because I don't feel good being overweight,
Yeah.
I don't feel good not looking the best that I can. And I do struggle with this, especially being my age. You really, your body.
Oh, Natalie, you're like 25 years old. Stop it.
Let Natalie talk. Go ahead, Natalie. Keep talking.
Definitely.
It makes a big difference to do it every day. I just put a post out today that said, moving is my medication.
There you go.
Because not only does fitness help you look good, it really helps you stay in a good mental place. Not that I'm against medication when there's a very severe mental illness happening, but a lot of times, we get down and out, and it's like, what? Have you jumped on a treadmill lately?
Yeah.
Have you taken sugar out of your diet lately? Have you cut down on the alcohol lately? All those things change your brain chemistry.
You must have been talking to me several months ago. You was in my head. We're talking to Natalie Rotondo again, with celebrity fitness trainer and actress. And a lot of my guests over the last couple of weeks, I know we've been trying to get this in. We had an issue with the studio a few weeks ago, and then last week, technical difficulty. But a lot of our audience knows you from the VIP show. Sean Baker, Pam Anderson, that whole group. Talk about that time. And again, that show is almost, I think, 18 years old, but it's still, it's still, people still talk about it.
It's insane. It's I can't believe when people are like, what? Are you an actor? And I was like, no. And then they'll go, are you Natalie Rotondo? I'm like, okay. If you know my full name, then I'm going to give you this moment. But it was a great time. And, it's a monumental moment in my journey.
Right.
We had this time. I was still very into fitness. My friends were pissed at me. I was a major party girl. I had my crew. They're still my crew now. And they'd be like, don't put your trainer in club in the morning. Leave early. And I still have my friendship with my trainer from that time in my life too. Named Deion Jackson. He trained me. He trained Al Pacino.
Yeah, as I said, I know who that is. Celebrity trainer. Yeah, really big in the game.
But it was just a great moment in time. I got to do things, traveled all over. There were just so many endless experiences that formed parts of my life. It doesn't define me.
Right.
It's a great part of my journey.
Yeah, because Nikki Franco was the one that was, had the gun. She would just cap you in a minute. You'd have been really good in New York because they just starts capping.
My alter ego. I was never an actor, okay? So it's like, to go in on my first audition and get that job, that girl's a part of me.
I hear you.
I remember one time, this was back when I was while, and I didn't care about anything. We were at a wrap party for the first season.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a guy that he wasn't even there. He was like the club promoter that, he was somebody I've known for years and did not like. And I like most people.
Do you want to say his name?
You know him. Like, he was just like the
Test us.
people in, like, I don't think it's a big deal, but first of all, to his credit, he's an amazing singer. His name's TK.
Okay.
And he and his sister, they became superstars. That's how good their voices were.
Right.
But he was like a tough guy. He was a jerk. He was at our parties. And this is like all the executive producers from Sony and everybody are there. And so he and I start to have an argument. And as of course about 10 drinks in, we used to drink Myers back in the day, Pam and I, vodka. So I think he called me a bitch or something. And I threw a drink on him, okay? That hit everybody. Like the executive producers, their wives, and, important people like Sony. And then all of a sudden, everybody stops and they go, oh, well, that's why we hired her. She's the perfect part for this for Nikki French.
When she said that he called her a bitch, the only word I thought about was unity.
Oh, well, yeah, you've been watching too much Chappelle.
Unity. Who are you calling her?
You're about to get some backlash right now.
Yeah, get that Western PA come out of you, huh?
Yeah, who you calling a bitch? UNITY.
Or like my Italian pepper.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Now, I did, in preparing for this, I've done a little bit of research. Didn't know you was a part of a music group as a young girl.
Yeah.
Talk about that aspect. I never knew you. I didn't know you had the singing gene in you, Nat.
Well, listen, I would call myself the Dalvin of Jodeci. Not that, like, oh my God, Dalvin would kill me if you heard me say that. Dalvin was his name. But, he's never really liked me.
Right.
And I was in a girls group for years. We were trying to get it together. I'm still best friends with one of the girls that was in that group with me. A couple of them, like, they go, different girls go in and out. But it was like Breakland Vogue was very big, and once like the 709, like those kind of girl groups. And we were a multiracial group, and we, Boys to Men at one point were one of our, we're going to sign us.
Wow.
At one point. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we worked with a group called Noontime in Atlanta. We got pretty far. What caused us not to go far was, just like any other girl group, there's one in there that messed up the whole thing. So,
what did you do, Natalie? What did you do? It's one girl.
I mean, I felt like, have the fun one, and I really didn't, have any, it's always the one that's like, you don't have anything, but you're going to fight people on contract.
Right.
You're like, okay, this is our opportunity here. We'll figure it out once we get out there.
Right.
And it was always that one. Anyway, it didn't work out. And then I ended up getting VIP, and they kicked me out. They're like, you're never going to be. There was one girl, we're friends now. Here's one time she's like, you're green, you're never an actress, you're not going to be an actress. It was like, 3 months later, I'm like on Howard Stern doing covers of magazines. So it's like, never let anybody put a bad seed in your head.
Yeah.
Never what your journey is.
You know what? I always say that I think our haters are our biggest fans because they watch what we do. So I always say somebody that hates on you is your biggest fan. Yes, they are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're creeping, and you have to protect yourself. That's where your spirit comes in and has to stay strong because, when people wish you bad with energy, you can't let that stop your flow.
Without question.
I didn't at that point.
Again, we're talking to Natalie Vitano. You mentioned your father, and I know you was back home for his surgery. I want to just, ask, and I keep you in my prayers and keep him in my prayers. How is your father doing?
He's doing so much better.
Great.
He has a little bit of in-home. We have a little bit of in-home care just to keep his. He's got diabetes too, so we've got to be on top of those numbers for his kidneys.
Right.
And he's doing much better. He's like walking around, and he's alive.
Yes.
Right.
Without question.
It's really a crazy experience. Those where you're like, okay, this is it. Life is death right now.
Yeah.
My family close, and my dad and I are really close.
Right.
So it was a lot.
I agree.
I'm so grateful. Every day I'm grateful. Top number one thing on my gratitude list every day is thank you for letting my dad live through that.
Amen to that.
Okay.
Amen to that.
Let's flip it. Talk about the fitness. Now, everybody gets into fitness for, whatever reason. What really got you into becoming a fitness coach, a fitness guru? What got you into this field?
Well, I've always been into fitness because of my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my brother is not into fitness. My brother's overweight. You'd never believe that we look like we're related. It's just, my father always worked out. And I remember, being a little baby, I can't really nobody would do this now, but he was a runner. And he would bring me to the high school track and put me in the sandbox and run around it. And I was running it 6th grade. I ran my first 10K in 6th grade. So I would say that's what got me into it. What made me switch my career from acting to fitness was when I didn't really want to do acting anymore, I would ask myself, what are the things that you're good at outside of this? What is my passion? What do I love to do? And I always loved doing fitness, and I segued into full time. And even in another transition now, changing from a company that I worked for 10 years and moving into more of my own kind of self. Instead of building somebody else's brand, building my own brand.
Right.
It's interesting, man.
Well, Nally, you have again, you do it all. You've acted, obviously you do the training, you're doing that. And you've also now have ventured into the talk area yourself.
For me?
You've ventured now into the talk radio, talk media. You got a show on YouTube, or you had that yourself. So talk about that a little bit.
Okay, so one of the things that I am experiencing now is am aging. Yes, thank you. I do feel like I'm not like your normal 52-year-old. However,
you and Rodeo have a lot in common.
Thank you.
I said you and Rodeo have a lot in common.
Just say thank you, Nally. That's all. Just say thank you.
For one, we're sitting around the block. But so I've always been like a girl's girl, supporting women, uplifting women, because we just have it tough,
Right.
Sometimes it's just rough being a woman. And the night talking with Nat, one of my favorite things to do is hang out with my girlfriends, drink wine, and chop it up. Funny enough, I have so many friends who don't drink. It's so funny.
Right.
Some of my best friends don't drink. A lot of the guys I have dated don't drink. So weird. I'll be able to definitely wine. So I decided to do a little talk show called Night Coffee with Nat, where me and one of my girlfriends talking about whatever, especially at this age. So what we're experiencing, how it feels dating, how you feel physically, how you feel mentally, experiencing life in the bottle.
Right.
So that's what got me started doing that. And we're going to segue that into kind of like a roundtable in 2019 called Lasagna Night. Because lasagna is my favorite food to cook, and I'm kind of
lasagna.
Lasagna night, date night. So we're gonna have a few women, kind of like not the table. It's going to be like a red table, but it's going to be different subjects. Like the first one I'm going to have is going to be like, women my age. The second one's going to be women making a difference, and overcoming adversity. I have a girl that I interviewed last 2 months ago who started a Team Bully Busters gym because she was bullied. She was left to die after 8 girls beat her up.
Wow.
And she started a gym. This is one of the most incredible girls. But she's young. She's in her early 30s. And she started a gym, and she teaches women self-defense, and she teaches kids how to build a self-esteem that are getting bullied. So it's like I'm going to be doing different little subjects like that. So I do have a gift to gab. Like, I love people. And
You do.
Yes. I have a lot of friends, and I'm like that person that I'll experience something with somebody and it'll last forever,
Right. No doubt.
I haven't met before.
No doubt. You definitely bring an energy, even, just how we connected and how we've been communicating. You definitely bring an energy to that. We got a few minutes left, and again, I know it's early on the West Coast, and you got a lot of things to do then. So, try 3. I really appreciate it. Before we get you out of here, give me the next. I mean, you've acted, you're trainer, superstar trainer, you've done shows. What's the next layer finale? Where do you see the game going for you in the next 3 to 5 years? What's on the plate for Super Nat?
What's on the plate for me is building my own empire, my own brand, my own wellness, fitness, lifestyle brand, helping women, or anybody, but mostly women, aging, going through that change, that menopausal change. What do you do? How do you work out? What do you eat? Those things, and how do you keep your head on straight?
Right.
So that's going to be mine. Now Liver Channel Fitness. My website is up. There's going to be a blog there.
Give us the site real quick. Give us the site. What's the site address?
NatalieRitanofitness.com.
Very easily done.
Very easily. And then I'm going to have, but that's the same thing for my Instagram now.
Right.
So I'm just kind of building, I'm navigating that and coming into my own, and it's just different because I help people build their big brands for years.
Right.
And now it's kind of like, it's literally taking a leap of faith. Because I'm like, who's going to listen to me? Like, who am I? There's so many people doing it. But it's just like you have to be focused on what you have and take all that stuff and see who needs to be filled by it.
You're just like the people like you in Rodeo's age say the Nestea plunge.
Why
listen,
you keep emphasizing?
Joking. It's good. It's all good. It's good. You're live. Like Natalie said, you're live. Listen, I'm gonna be on. Like I told you, I'm gonna be on the West Coast. Top of the year. I'm gonna come take your class. I think I'm ready for it now.
Kill him, Natalie.
I don't know if I want to film it, but
yeah, Natalie, yeah, film it. We need to see this footage.
I'm definitely gonna come take it. I'll be out there. I think it's the first weekend of the year, right after the New Year. But I'll definitely give you the dates as I get closer. Listen, one more time, making people reach out to your Instagram, your website. One more time, get that again.
NatalieRitanofitness.com. That's my Instagram. That's my website. Contact me, DM me with any questions. I'm really good about getting back to you unless you're asking me out on dates, which happens, and I don't answer those. If it has to do with fitness and wellness and or cooking, lifestyle, reach out. I'd love to help.
Natalie, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You've been a great sport hanging in for us the last couple of weeks to get this done. Thank you again.
Yes.
Right. I look forward to sweating and kicking your butt.
Yeah, and remember we record it because we need this footage.
Only if you promise to make me lasagna after you kick my butt.
Thank you, Natalie.
That's what I'm talking about.
But, not for nothing, muscles off. You're putting the time in. It's showing.
Thank you, hon. I mean, like I said, a smart man once said, fear is a great motivator. so I'm just pushing and grinding every day, and it's become a lifestyle for me. So I cannot go to the gym in the morning. I feel funny if I don't go.
Exactly. I know what you mean.
Without question. Yeah. Thank you so much, hon. Have a great one. I'll be in touch.
And happy Thanksgiving coming up.
You got it. Okay. Thanks again. Natalie Matano, I tell you, it's been I'm glad we get Ed was like, I see him with the headphones to get me nervous. Like everything, he's like, yeah, you good, we good. You didn't even speak.
It's good.
Why you didn't talk, Ed? You was quiet.
I was busy trying to.
He was looking at her beauty from her pictures.
It ain't your beauty, it's your booty.
I take care of both things.
In the nude. Bugging nuggets. Big shout to Natalie. She got a class started. I think she used to be here in New York. It's funny because when I first met her at Barry's boot camp, and Barry's was a client I was trying to go after, and obviously I knew her from the VIP show myself. Mm-hmm. That girl looks familiar, and then we built a rapport. So again, big thanks to her.
Everybody looks familiar to you.
Well, because I'm active, brother. You stay on the couch.
Oh, here we go with the couch thing again.
Maybe your brother-in-law can help you out. Get you out, get you moving. Anyway, we're gonna take a quick break. It's New Time is next with Stephanie Pearls. 9 Feet Lounge live on a Saturday. Come on back.
If you're like me, you're always on the lookout for a place to eat with healthy options. Well, look no further than Young and Juicy Cafe, serving healthy, organic, and wholesome meals affordably priced. Their made-to-order smoothies are crafted with the freshest ingredients. Y&J helps customers change lifestyle with customized healthy meal options built for life. Young and Juicy Cafe, 13 Lawn Avenue in New Rochelle. For takeout, call 914-654-1234. Young and Juicy Cafe. Eat to live. 914-654-1234.
Scintillating and daring. Diamonds are not always a girl's best friend is the wonderfully and cleverly crafted new novel from Lima Long. Diamonds are not always a girl's best friend is a purely scandalous read that will leave you shocked. A compelling novel with characters that we all can relate to. Lima Long has given us insight into defining what friendship is and what it is not. True to form, deceitfully cunning. Diamonds are not always a girl's best friend will keep you on the edge of your seat for the entire ride. Go online and order your copy from Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com today. Again, log on to Amazon.com or go to BarnesandNoble.com to get your copy of Lima Long's Diamonds Are Not Always a Girl's Best Friend today.
Everything's changed.
This Sunday morning at 9, Lily's International Christian Outreach presents a celebration worship service with special guest, Dove Awards nominee Alvin Slaughter.
Lay down your burdens at the altar.
Come out and receive your blessings from God at the King's Temple, 36 Franklin Avenue, Hewlett, New York. Again, that's Alvin Slaughter this Sunday morning, May 22nd, starting at 9. And it's free. Let's all rejoice in the Lord. For more information, go to liliesinternational.org.
Join in the time of celebration.
It all started in New York City. A family came together to create a game plan to take over, a brand that would represent a lifestyle, clothes, jewelry, and events. Then it finally happened. Welcome to Bree Combination, a leader in men's and women's fashion and accessories. Family owned and operated, all designs are created within by the family's daughter. Bree provides such unique clothing designs like the Owl Always and the ever popular Koi Fish. Bree Combination doesn't stop there, as their award-winning accessory line is highlighted by the Duke or Earl and the beautiful Pace necklace. To purchase Bree Combination clothing or accessories, simply log on to BreeCombination.com. That's Bree, B-R-I-I, combination.com. For information on events or to contact the owners of Bree Combination, go to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Bree Combination. That's at B-R-I-I Combination. Bree Combination. Not just clothing, but a lifestyle for the new millennium. What's pop opera? It's taking the world by storm, and pioneering this new sound is Cherise Mills. No stranger to running from the front, Cherise has done it again with her latest single, Champagne, featuring French Montana. Yes, Champagne will have you grooving and desiring so much more. Purchase the new single Champagne by Cherise Mills featuring French Montana on iTunes. To learn more about Cherise Mills and the pop opera movement, go to her website, CheriseMills.com. This weekend, get your taste of Champagne.
So I could call Eddie Bailey at EVT, and he could come out to the house, and we could clear out the garage. This is great. I love this. If if you're a business owner and you need office cleaning services, you're a homeowner like me, you need assistance with carpentry or floor care or just a general cleaning, you could call EVT Cleaning Services. They have general maintenance to electric repair. EVT covers the entire tri-state area for your home and your business, and Eddie Bailey is a New York native. He put together this homegrown business that's second to none to help you with all the dirty work for your home or your office. Landscaping, janitorial, even demolition services. You name it, they do it all at EVT Cleaning Services. 347-755-4263. 347-755-4263. Or find EVT on Facebook by searching EVT Cleaning Services. Tell them Piscopo sent you for a special discount. EVT Cleaning Services, the improvement professionals.
Get 'em Girls Styles is the best place for all your hair care needs. Conveniently located in the Bronx at 1444 Boston Road. Get 'em Girls Styles specializes in total hair care and hair extension service, including wig making. Purchase any extension service and receive a free wash and set. Call 347-431-3225 or go to GETEMGURLZ.com and use the code 1039 for 15% off. Get 'em Girls Style, where beauty meets the eye.
We're back on the Ride 950 Lounge Saturday morning or whatever day you're tuning in, because again, you can hear this on 22 different markets. Ed, what are some of the markets again? Just give me a few. Don't rattle off 23, but.
We are on Twitch. We are also on Stream. We also on our website itself. We also on WRN, DSN, YouTube. We are also on Facebook. We are also on a couple of F2U. That's the one that's out over in Japan. So we're on a couple of them, and we also on the one called Views that's over in Russia. Germany.
Oh, you said Russia. I'm like, oh
no, Germany. It's Germany. We over there.
I don't want no problems, man. I want no problems.
No, even we're gonna be over there. So
don't say nothing about the Russian government on this show. They come after you. But it's news time, and welcome back, Stephanie Pearl.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you've been hiding, huh?
Yeah,
I'm glad you. You run the streets too much with the Essence. That's what happens here.
You got jokes.
Big shout to the Essence.
Hey, D.
Hey, well, hey,
boo. You already know.
She got strung up.
Take my spot no more.
Get Swiss cheesed up. So it's news time. So what we got?
Well, Chuck D and Tekashi 6ix9ine should stop hanging out with Kanye.
Oh, really?
Chuck D thinks Tekashi 6ix9ine should find younger and wiser friends because Kanye West ain't doing the trick. We got the Public Enemy MC at LAX on Friday and asked his thoughts on the drive-by shooting of the set of Tekashi's music video with Yeezy. And Chuck straight up tells 6ix9ine to choose better friends because apparently Yee ain't helping.
Wow. Well, didn't Kanye have issue with the Bloods a few months ago or the Crips?
Yes.
Who doesn't he have? Who he do not have problems with ever since that time with Trump? My brother has made himself public enemy #1.
Yeah, I mean, I did hear about the shooting.
I was told by an insider he's moving back to Chicago.
That's well, you do have Chicago people. I don't know.
Yes, I.
He in real estate?
I don't know.
He said, "Yeah, you can say that. You can he call it that."
So what? Kanye's moving back to Chicago?
Yeah. Kanye ain't moving back to Chicago, man. And if he does, he just
have a home.
Probably got a home now. I'm sure he can stay on somebody's floor right now if he had to. I mean, not literally your floor, but
you sure he can stay in somebody's house? Period anymore? He might kick him out.
Yeah. No, listen, bring Kim. Kim has become the adult in the room. So
Kim is not going there.
Their home is right there about where they having the wildfires.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, their home.
They can always stay at the Hilton. What else is going on in the news? I don't mean to be insensitive. I'm just saying,
On to the next.
Yeah, exactly.
Trae Young, 138K Audi, trash popcorned by teammates. Remember how stoked Trae Young was to get his brand new $138,000 Audi back in July? Well, it took his new Atlanta Hawks teammates only a few months to kill his chill. Basically, if you haven't seen the pictures already, he went to his car and apparently the entire vehicle is filled with popcorn.
But that's what they do in the NBA. They do rookies like that.
Professional hazing.
It's like prank.
Professional hazing.
It's pranking. Every rookie in all sports, a lot of times they got to go through something.
I get it, but personally, if that was your car and you just spent $138,000 on it,
believe me, them guys got money.
The Atlanta Hawks
ain't. They got to be detailed.
The Atlanta Hawks ain't that good to be pranking. Somebody $108,000. They got no thing that good.
That popcorn wasn't buttered.
It was. if it was buttered, that's gonna mess up your
experience. They took it to somebody else's car. They filled up with water. Somebody's car.
Oh my God,
in the
that's
NFL.
even more terrible.
It was a Lambo. They filled it with water. I'm just surprised a rookie would buy
Why wouldn't he? He got money. Why wouldn't he?
Well, a rookie, like I said.
Well, listen, I mean, you would never play in the league or nothing, but when you got a couple of dollars, I seen what you did to your car. You made it into almost a boat. So I mean, like, boat. Yeah, you turned all the rims. So what are you talking about? So if you had that type of money, it's a car. So what?
Exactly. But I'm just saying. But believe me, every
probably didn't even buy
every rookie. In every team sport, they go through,
He probably didn't even buy the car. It's probably a lease, and it's probably by the dealership. He probably didn't even buy the car. What's going on? Worrying about Trae Young money. Trae Young said, I don't worry about your money, Rodeo.
But she's the one that just said it in the news, so we commenting. What you getting upset for?
I ain't getting upset.
You got a new car that you barely drive?
How about we?
That's why it will stay new.
Kevin's gonna.
Nah, I'm not gonna pop one. No.
Yeah, let's prank his car.
Yeah.
Throw a bunch of hot dogs in it.
We throw things that he would eat. Mushrooms. He put some mushrooms in there.
I'm gonna live a long time.
And potatoes.
Not for nothing, but can I bring up something?
Yes, you may.
Way back in the day when I was about, I think, 15 years old. Of course, I was working at McDonald's, right? And as a joke,
you knew
one
Kevin?
of the.
He always went to the Golden Arches. Kev was always coming home with McDonald's bags back then.
I think it was more Burger King for him.
And if it was, that was a long time ago.
His ringtone, you deserve a break today.
Like just last year.
Yeah, it was. Only man that went to the drive-thru. Man, go to the drive-thru with a debit card.
Oh my goodness.
$4.
Yeah, and then he said, "Let me get the quarter pound with cheese with no cheese."
Yep.
Anyways,
go, Steph.
Yeah, I
want
know
some healthy bread with that.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, what I was trying to say is, I was around 15 years. Yes, I was at McDonald's, and to get back at someone, we took the Big Mac sauce and squirted it all over his entire car.
Oh, that's a homicide.
He was a worker.
The guy, yes. It was one of the kids that was. I don't know.
But
I think he was like 16.
When you should understand when people seriously, when people violate a man's car, you're committing suicide.
Well, see, you very passionate about your car, right?
I remember years ago.
It was an old school Chevrolet.
Somebody scratched my car, a female. And like I said, that is very, very
So what,
sensitive.
you became Mike Turner?
Huh?
I mean, I'm saying, you're saying like a female, like,
Call me Charles Bronson. I was on, women ain't even got a car.
And then it became
I'll break the windows out your subway car. How's that?
You know what?
Say that.
You know what? You sound very
experience with you've seen the glass man several times.
Oh, he blowing up your spine.
I didn't have glass. I had tires.
You broke the windows out of your car. Look what you made me do.
Thank goodness I never went through that.
Can you stop spitting on me, please?
Sorry. I didn't spit on you.
This is what happens when brothers work together.
Thank you, Todd. Yeah, Tom, exactly. The Charlie Brown Thanksgiving bring popcorn.
All right, what else is in the
What else?
Continue.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So
Jesus is
Dwayne
not
Wade
here.
and
Continue.
Gabrielle Union welcome a baby girl after secret surrogacy. Apparently, she revealed in a new book that she was trying for 3 years, and it was very difficult. I think she had about 8 or 9 miscarriages, unfortunately. So
Gabrielle Union.
So the only way that
Yes.
Yes.
No, her and LeBron.
Yeah, listen, they do share things. Why you drop the mic?
But I'm just wondering, what do you guys think about that current trend of, surrogate?
I think again, it's something that if you can't carry and you have the desire to want to have a family, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like somebody once told me, I would never adopt a child or my own child. And as I've gotten older, I don't see love is love.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to have your eyes in order to love them as your own.
My thing, did Dwayne do it the old-fashioned way?
Nah, I probably didn't.
Why not?
That would be her next story.
Why not?
Because that would probably be her next story then. Dwayne Wade had sex with a surrogate.
Dwayne want to make sure that his sperm went in the right person.
Nah, he ain't.
Well, he's got like
no, because I mean they can do it
already. I think
the way they do it nowadays, they just go ahead and do. They use the parent's egg and sperm and it's having inside another woman.
Yeah,
That's all.
You ever see those movies when they, you get a surrogate mother and she acts crazy? Remember the movie and also she wanted to kill the
Why are you
mother?
always looking at weird movies?
Because she don't leave the couch. You should get into a business, and this is good for you because you got that street mentality. You want to get a bunch of broads in the street and say, listen, we're gonna go
How
after
you call them broads?
Oh my God.
The words of Kevin, the words of KP9 is not us.
Because that's what you would say as being
I wouldn't call no woman no
being the
broad.
baby boomer in the room.
You've been like Starsky and Hutch lately.
You would say,
Huggy Bear.
You would say, come here, broads. We're gonna become surrogates and start making money. Because they just big business in that.
I can see us getting a lot of emails about Kevin now, right?
Huh?
You're gonna get a lot of emails because you said broads.
Well, but I always get a lot of emails.
Charge them
No, not hate emails.
$10,000 per. Cause they
She probably got more than 10 staff.
Nah, she got more than that. But they do have when they charge like $10,000
for what?
The surrogate mothers to carry the
yeah, but you know
eggs.
what? But that's a lot of toll and stuff on a person if they really want to do it. You gotta really have to find somebody that really wants to do something.
Listen, you're not gonna. It ain't no disrespect, but ain't nobody in the project is having a surrogate.
But hold on.
If you're having a surrogate, you got some money. So if you got some money and that's your baby and that woman, you're gonna put her up.
Let me ask this question. I can put this out to the panel. Supposing you get somebody that's not an American citizen. And you shoot them.
Well,
up
in this day and age, I don't know what to say on that. I could have told you that 3 years ago.
Legally, they have American sperm in their.
No.
Oh my God! Of course you would think about that.
You get custom. This is American sperm in me. I'm coming in.
I don't think American sperm counts. They were born in Japan.
What? I'm just saying.
Continue, Steph. You see what I deal with? Maybe that's why you've been around.
Kind of a good point. I'm kind of like
that makes sense.
Curious as to what Trump would
Black
say.
Tourette's is affecting you.
But that does make sense.
No, it don't.
It does too.
And it does. Sort of.
Well, that's the same thing.
Charles, I'm calling you by your government, Charles.
What do you mean? This is the second week now. Like the post office now. This.
Because last week, for those who wasn't listening last week, you said last week people can go to the post office to go vote.
That's selective service. That's selective.
Somebody said, "Where's the voting booth?"
No, but selective service.
No, but you said the post office. Yeah, your bad is right.
Wait, hold
But
up.
somebody did go.
Wait, you actually said somebody can go to the post office to vote?
No, I said the DMV. You can your license. You can sign up to become a registered voter.
Same mama, same dad.
You can do the organ donor with the driver's license. Why not?
Okay. All right. So you
Why we got quiet?
Their shoulders went left.
How old is this man?
You said broads.
Yeah, broads.
Same mama.
Where these broads at?
Same daddy.
Continue, Steph.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, well, this is kind of going on a little bit of a sad note. Tamara Mowry
Yes.
was killed in Thousand Oaks bar shooting. Tamara was revealed that her niece Elena was one of the victims in the attack, saying, "Our hearts are broken. We just learned that our Elena was one of the victims of last night's shooting of Borderline Bar in Thousand Oaks."
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
apparently, her husband Adam went to the hospital looking to see if they could locate her. But apparently, Elena had her Apple Watch and her iPhone, which has a GPS tracker.
Yeah.
And apparently, it reads that she's still in the bar.
All I'm gonna say is that
So it's heartbreaking.
All I'm gonna say is that it's like copycat. Last year with the Vegas, and then a couple years ago at the bar in Florida, and it seems that I don't know why they don't want to pass a gun control law
because the NRA controls Washington.
It just keeps showing you how many times it's like you're gonna report this every year.
Well, remember this? They said already for this year alone, it's already been over 371 murders already with shootings like this.
Yeah,
and it's and it's
and these are not just guns. These are assault
magazines. I mean, assault rifles. This guy was a military.
And then they still don't know what the whole situation, what made him do this. So they still looking to investigate that.
The crazy thing about that whole situation, there was people at that bar that were in Vegas last year.
Well, it was one person, yeah. It was two people.
Right. So
two people.
imagine,
just getting the courage to go back out.
Right.
And this,
I wouldn't even want to go out anymore.
It's going to take probably.
It's going to take a while. But sad thing to say is that when you're in any place, especially like us in New York, when you're in New York, you got so many big businesses and everything else. Because like right now, even at certain jobs, that's letting people in, like hospitals and everything else. They got to look at this and try to worry about that, and then have to do active shooter drills and everything else like that. That's the sad thing, because I was listening to the same thing, like they was talking about this, and they was talking about parents are so scared now that the kids have to learn how to go about active shooting drills, which is so sad.
Well, again, a generation before us, even before rodeo, there used to be. I wasn't trying to say you. I was.
Why you only implement me in your conversation?
No, I was trying to give you.
You could have said before, in the 50s
before rodeo.
Well, okay, yeah, before the Fallout Shelter.
Yeah,
right, and that was
the duck and cover.
Duck and cover. So it's sad that our parents and our grandparents went through things, and the same with civil rights, have gone through things that we have to now continue to go, and even a generation younger than us has to deal with it. It's become their reality.
But you know what? The thing is that today ain't nowhere to go if something happens. It's nowhere to go. You just get on your hands and knees and ask God.
Well, you just, again, like I said, it's easier for us to say, well, don't let these issues affect how you live, but for somebody who's lived, it's just
it's
rough.
hard. It's hard.
Let's continue on.
Yeah,
Rest
some
in
brighter.
peace.
Give us some brighter news. Yeah, that too.
This is more like drama.
Well, he likes drama. He likes reality shows.
50 Cent clowns Mayweather over Japan fight debacle. Remember, Floyd pulled out on Wednesday, saying he never agreed to an official bout. Oh my God, you need to hush, honey.
He's a window shopper.
He had agreed to just a 3-round exhibition and only participated in the press conference because he didn't want to create disturbance.
You know what Conor McGregor said about the image they had? It said, what's the new Rush Hour movie coming out? It was like the Chinese kid like from a boy band or something. He had that look.
Floyd said that he was duped. He said that he just thought it was just going to be an exhibition.
Exhibition.
All right, whatever.
Yeah. You too, kids, can learn how to read.
Floyd probably say the same word I said. But
yeah, that's right. Floyd got a great left hook.
He only does things for the rich. Like a little.
That kid, that young boy was punching meat in a locker somewhere, getting ready. Like,
wait, hold up. He got knocked out?
No, he thought it was going to be just like an exhibition, like Thunder Lips versus Rocky. But no, this kid was getting it in. Like, yo, I'm coming to knock your old ass out.
And they wasn't going to box either. They wasn't going to be boxing.
It was martial art, mixed martial arts,
So then what happened?
Floyd pulled out and got smart.
He's not stupid.
He ain't stupid.
You're not stupid.
This is really the first time I've ever heard about this.
He said, I'm officially retired.
I'm going back to the strip club in Vegas. I'm a chill. I ain't dealing with this.
Smart man. Strip club, man.
And I'm stopping by there on my West Coast trip.
You need to.
Nobody even hear that on Miss Mike. I'm just talking.
Towards the airport too.
I know. I'm gonna make that trip. Continue, Steph.
Demi Lovato breaks social media silence. Go vote. Demi Lovato has finally popped up on social media again in the wake of her near-fatal overdose earlier this year.
Right.
And she made a splash with her message, "I'm voting."
Good for her. I'm happy that, obviously she's dating Wilma, the guy from Your Mama, the MTV show.
Oh, really?
Wilma, yeah, I forgot his last name, but I'm glad to see she's back up, and you just never know people with money and success. You never know what people are going through.
She got over the drug habit?
Well, she's an addict. You're always an addict. When you're an addict, you're always an addict. So
you could always relapse at any time.
She's fighting that every day, but again, she's still did us civil liberties, which we appreciate. I think that's your last.
She going back on tour.
One more.
One more
good
one.
You guys got to
yeah,
hear this
you ain't been here in a while. Give us something real juicy. Yeah.
Juicy.
sorry.
What are you talking about yourself?
When I read this article, I couldn't help but laugh.
Okay.
Well, make us all laugh then.
Miss Bum Bum. It's Brazil's annual Ask competition pageant. And it went down Monday night, and 31-year-old Ellen Santana, repping hard for Northern Brazil, took the top prize, but right after she got the winner's sash, the attack began. So another woman who claims that her ass is
bigger,
fake. Okay.
Hey, we're not talking about what's fake and what's real.
Ripped her sash off and started a whole commotion on stage.
They were stripping each other down?
There's a video online of that. I'm sorry.
You're supposed to bring the videos of us.
We're going to send you to Brazil next year. Miss Bum Bum Contest is a Brazilian annual pageant show which
It's
a different story.
I could see that happening. If the ratings drop, you will see something happen.
Listen, I never thought I'd see Trump in the office, but so anything can happen. Yeah, exactly.
Drop the mic.
Steph, you got a new show coming out on CB Radio and Roku. You want to talk about it real quick?
Well,
that's my name is
hold on
not
a second.
you. No.
Imagine that. That's gonna be
not you. Why?
That'd be the best ever radio show.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
It'd be taken off the air. Stephanie Pearl with news. We keep the third hour going. We got some guests. We'll be back. Now if we last live on a Saturday, come on back.
Look your best this summer. Let Fear Gal refresh your style with some beautiful white, blue, and pink shirts or any color you prefer. Fear Gal shirts are custom made with the highest quality Italian cotton, genuine mother-of-pearl buttons sewn on by hand, as well as handcrafted buttonholes. AM 970 listeners order 6 shirts now through August 28th and receive a 7th shirt free. To become fashion ready, go to feargal.net or call 914-826-5755. That's 914-826-5755. Ask for Kareem. Fear Gal. Looking good is a lifestyle. Want your child to receive Christian values along with a first-class education? Then the Flushing Christian School is your place, serving grades K through 8. The Flushing Christian School has been providing quality Christian education since 1950, delivering a passion for serving Christ to students for their benefit and for the glory of God. For more information, go to FlushingChristianschool.com or call 718-445-3533. The Flushing Christian School, 41-54 Murray Street, Flushing, New York, 718-445-3533. What do you get when R&B, soul, and reggae are fused together? You get the hot sounds of Gordon Andres.
Man, I just gotta wake up. Past few months have been real rough.
Hailing from Brooklyn, Gordon Andres is taking the music world by storm. Check out his new single, Free Up. The good music revolution is here, and Gordon Andres is leading the charge. Catch Gordon Andres live on November 11th at Amazura Concert Hall, 91-12, 144th Place, Jamaica, New York. To learn more about Gordon Andres' music, go to his Facebook page, Gordon Andres, and enjoy free music at SoundCloud.com. Search Gordon Andres. The future is now, and the future of music is Gordon Andres.
Sickness, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Identity theft affects millions of Americans each year. Harvard Risk Management's ID Protection provides privacy and security monitoring, consultation, and comprehensive identity restoration. So if something does happen to your identity, you'll have professional help in getting your identity restored. For more information, contact your local rep, Raymond Baxter, at 800-825-6098 or go to mylegalbenefits.info. Harvard Risk Management. Looking for an organization that can assist your child in life lessons and discipline in the New York tri-state area? Say hello to the Inner City Youth Football League, a 501c3 organization. ICYFL for short promotes sportsmanship on and off the field to make better young people. And they're looking for players ages 7 to 17 and cheerleaders ages 7 to 14. Maintaining a youth organization can be very costly, and ICYFL needs your help. To make a love tax-deductible donation to ICYFL, please call 347-860-6166 or 646-400-8121. Email at ICYFL@yahoo.com or go online to InnerCityYouthFootballLeague.com. Also for donations, you can go to GoFundMe.com/LZ99IS. Would you like your child to play or cheer for the ICYFL? Go to InnerCityYouthFootballLeague.com to find a team near you. The Inner City Youth Football League, winning back our youth.
Hey folks, looking for a different kind of sports show? Then join me, Jeff Cadillac, Sunday nights at 10 for the Jeff Cadillac Show, sponsored by Raymond James and Associates, Locust Valley, New York, on AM 970, The Answer.
You know, you got a couple seconds to make a strong first impression. If your appearance is your calling card, then let me introduce you to John Anthony from J. Hilburn. John and his team consult directly with you, offering exclusivity to the world of custom without the hassle. By cutting out the middleman, John is able to offer you exquisite hand-sewn custom shirting, personalized suiting, and so much more. John offers premium concierge service and styles that will elevate your overall appearance. Whether it's for work, off-duty, or a gala, John's got you covered. Contact John directly at john.anthony@jhilburnpartner.com. That's john.anthony@jhilburnpartner.com. John will come to you, or you could visit his showroom at 13 West 38th Street on the second floor by appointment only. Think you got what it takes to be a fashion consultant? Ask John how. John Anthony and J. Hilburn. Nothing is more personal than the clothes on your back. R&B sensation Maine is taking the music industry by storm.
Hey, yo, shorty, what up?
Hailing from Central Islip, New York, Maine has merged the best of R&B and rap to create the Maine sound, music that you can vibe and enjoy on every level. Maine has worked with such legendary names as Eric Sermon and Snoop Dogg. Catch Maine live April 25th at the Hashtag Bar, 388 Van Duzer Street, Staten Island, New York. Want to learn more about Maine? Then go to MaineMusicNYC.com. That's MaineMusicNYC.com. Love the music of Maine? It's all available at iTunes. The future of music is now. Remember to check out Maine live April 25th at the Hashtag Bar, 388 Van Duzer Street, Staten Island, New York.
Even though you fine like that, you got to get off the camera. Back at 950 Lounge Live, I'm joking. We're back on the ride, 950 Lounge. Big shout out to my girl, Steph Pearl, the news and upcoming shows at 950 Joint. We're really excited. My man, Kev, in the building. Appreciate him with the camera work. You know, I know he had a long night because I saw him last night.
Facts.
And my man, Just, the classic man, just waking up.
Facts.
Had on the same shirt 10 hours ago.
Facts.
Didn't wash up.
Facts.
And that's why he's standing over there.
Facts.
You everything good, Just?
Yeah, I'm just tired, bro.
That's what's up.
Facts.
Facts. Well, we got a brother here that, you know, it's been doing some real superstar stuff. We've had a lot of people here doing some superstar stuff. Yes. But this guy here is a former basketball player prior to Sacramento State.
Oh, yeah.
Played over at Hoops in the Sun. He was just with the Harlem Wizards. He's all over. And he's got an event happening November 30th that I'm going to let him talk about to you about. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the first time after a long time on 950 Lounge, my man Aaron Hargrave, a.k.a. H2O. What's good, brother?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
I know you've been in this building.
This is actually my second time here.
Well, I mean, it's the DS,
DSN.
but you've never been here.
That's a fact.
So that's not that I'm, knocking anybody. I love my family.
No, he is not.
No, I'm not. But
this is a long time coming. We've been talking for a couple of years.
No doubt, yes, sir.
To get on the show, and it's just like I've done Mocha's show. I've done a lot of different
big
shows.
shout, yep.
Shout out to DWI. You know what I'm saying, for always holding me down. This is the first media who ever covered me for any of my Ball for Peace event. They were actually the official media before any of the other Hot 90s, all those other radio stations.
Starts with some.
Started with here, and that's why I always would come back. But I've never been on your show.
No
so
doubt.
But
again, like I said, man, timing is everything. It's just when it's supposed to be. But again, congrats on your success, man.
Thank you.
It's a lot of people, and we talked about that earlier with Taj, a lot of people who are doing things, but everybody who's trying to do something necessarily shouldn't be leading.
That's a fact.
It's just the reality of it. But you're doing some major things, using sports as your vehicle. Talk about, what's your project and what's going on currently.
Well, Ball for Peace started a couple years ago. Actually, this going into January will be year 5 already. I can't believe that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Time flies.
So my message is peace through sports. You know what I mean? So I started with the basketball game at Baruch College. 2015, I had like the likes of Jim Jones, Mac Wild, Lil Mama, all of them came out. I was called up some of my friends like Graf and different artists, just to come out, because it was a lot of senseless acts of violence going on at that time with the whole Mike Brown, Eric Garner situation, not only in New York, but all over.
Worldwide.
So I wanted to do something positive, and what I know best is sports and basketball mainly, and it started with the basketball game. I didn't know it was going to be bowling and then, flag football, the back to school supply drive, but I got so much great feedback from it, and it felt right. So it's something I want to continue to do. And I've been blessed to be able to do it going into year 5. You know what I mean? So,
incredible, man. That's a blessing.
It just started out from, literally a conversation I was having with one of my homies, and we just made it happen.
I see that, it's great that you're doing everything through sports because we all can identify with sport. I'm going to give you a new sport to do, horseback riding.
Horseback riding?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Do you even know how to get on a horse? Horseback
What's
ride?
my name?
The Iron Horse. That's about it.
I don't know.
Rodeo. That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean you know how to ride a horse.
Maybe. We'll think about that.
Nah, you need too much insurance for that. Somebody gonna get hurt.
Or swimming.
Don't do that either.
He's H2O.
I can swim, but not everybody that I know can't.
He can't swim.
I'm just gonna put my feet in the pool. Everybody,
good call.
You one of those?
Not me. I'm no. But I'm not swimming either.
He don't even eat fish because of that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't eat nothing that swim. I'm joking. But so again, taking this to another level and pushing it, it says a lot. But I want to start back with your back because the first time I think I didn't even know you because I know the Cruz brothers over at Hoops in the Sun. And I'm like, H2O. So it's funny when the first time I actually physically met you, when D mentioned about coming to the football game.
Yeah, we remember that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It wasn't my finest hour.
No, it wasn't. But it was your finest hour.
In fact, I got that on film.
Wait, this is not about that right now.
Hold on, you ever had a brother that had an interception and all of a sudden he just dropped the ball because he was just too tired to catch the ball?
Yeah, that was...
I wasn't prepared for that, but
it was a real football.
It was a real fun game to watch.
It was cool.
Well, listen,
sorry we didn't have real players.
No, I want to play next year again on that.
Really?
Because I'm in shape now.
Yeah.
They just pulled me out. I was sitting down. I was with Shirley, hanging out, I don't know, all the time I was drinking. I used to drink.
You embarrass yourself?
And
no, you said you was going to play. You said, I'm going to go out there and go like...
We was on our way down and he said, these boys ain't ready for me.
No, I wasn't ready for them. You had it reversed. I wasn't ready for them.
The truth comes out.
That was a good one.
You didn't miss nothing.
No, you didn't miss nothing. I got it on tape. Don't worry, I got it on tape.
I forgot my train of thought now, man. Y'all messed me up.
You talking about when we first met him? At Hoops in the Sun.
Right, exactly. But thank you, Ed. So with Hoops in the Sun, obviously the name. So I'm like, when D, I said, that's the same dude. So to watch you grow from just pure basketball to this is amazing. But let's talk about the basketball for a minute. How did you know that? Because you've not just done it. You're not just going to the park and shooting hoops. You played overseas. You played college ball. You know, Big Sky. I think last year you had about 17 points. I did my research, man. So from just the sports aspect of it, talk about the growth of just how a lot of young kids, especially a lot of African American kids, use basketball and want to be the next LeBron or Dwayne Wade. But you've done it, but you've evolved in it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. Well, one of my things is I say you don't have to make it to the NBA to have an impact on people's lives. Right. So like I took the game of basketball and it took me, I played Division I ball, got to travel to California, and go to school out there, and that was a great experience for me on a scholarship, full ride,
training table.
Yeah, fact. You know what I'm saying? So it was and not only did I just play, I led my team in scoring. You know what I'm saying? I was probably like one of the only New York people there. Big Sky. Damian Lillard played in my college.
Yeah, he Weber State.
Weber State. Him, Ronnie Stuckey.
Yep.
What's his name? Ronnie Price. He's one of my good friends. Utah Valley State. He went there as well. But just to that transition from New York, imagine coming from public school. I went to Campus Magnet High School. It used to be Andrew Jackson back in the days, but coming from public school and going to California, Sacramento State, and people don't really understand that transition that it takes.
Yeah,
and living on your own and different things. I didn't never had even a burrito before I went out there, but that's what they eat and stuff. And I went to junior college first out there, and and then those steps coming from just hooping and then evolving to who I am now. My mother did a lot of stuff in the community as I grew up, and I she was a teacher, and on Fridays she used to have something called Rhonda's Chicken Den, and she used to have her coworkers come over, $5 plates. So she used to hustle, and that's something that I saw, you know what I mean, and she always kept the community close, you know what I'm saying, kept people.
She's still making them chicken dinners?
Well, in heaven she is.
Respect.
But she was somebody that just embedded independence in me and just keep going and keep fighting forever. You could do whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying, and so with from the transition from playing basketball, D1, and going overseas, and then doing the ball up street ball stuff, being on Madison School, MSG channel and all that stuff, N1 stuff, and I just wanted to continue playing basketball.
Yeah, it was
what I'm saying? The love of the game, and now the Harlem Wizards. They're like right underneath the Globetrotters. They're traveling.
Now you mentioned, like you said, you was also, like you said, Rucker and everything. Like that.
I didn't.
But the question is it hard sometimes? Because some players do say it's hard to go from playing street ball to playing actual conventional ball, because you used to all that flash and coach. Hey! I told you to go behind your back.
I did it kind of in reverse. I've always played like growing up in the park and stuff like that, but I'm like more of a structured player. So like playing Division I and playing overseas and stuff like that, and then coming playing like street ball. Like my game is not a street ball game. That's like your H2O. I got my name from shooting. You know what I'm saying? I had 57 points in Hoops in the Sun.
Or like Drano.
Yeah, my first game back from overseas. Yeah. So that's how I got my name, from shooting. Right. Threes. I hit 12 threes at Hoops in the Sun.
Ed got backstage, you know what I'm saying? He always behind the basket.
No, but Ed played his games at Sin City. He behind the stage.
That's why they had to close it down.
They make the best wings.
Now that steak is pretty good. It was pretty good though.
That's some good food. You lost. Kev was the only one that used to go to strip clubs for the cuisine.
I had to bring clients there.
No, because I got him into that spot over there because he didn't know about it.
It's your fault, man. Blame you.
But it was good food.
Good steak, man.
They had the guy now has own place.
And I was just at his restaurant yesterday. He ain't got no poles, but he can still make the good steak.
Big
shout out to Chef Al, man. Big shout out to him. I'll send you the address and tell him I sent you.
Good steak.
Like, oh, my brother.
What kind of sauce was he using?
No. I kept mine dry.
Special sauce.
So, again, we're talking to H2O, Aaron Hargrave here. So, obviously, it's fair to say that your experiences, Mama's drive, playing in California, leaving the Bronx, and then overseas. Talk about the overseas life and how that, a kid from New York seeing different streets and it ain't a bodega on every corner or Ned the Wino, you know. I mean, talk about
Ned the Wino out there. You still got Ned the Wino out there.
Well, I'm saying, but it's a little bit different in other countries. You just saying, Grady. But talk about the overseas experience.
Overseas was dope, man. It was definitely an experience, a different way of living, different style of living. You just adapt. Like for me, growing up, I just was able to adapt to different circumstances. Like I can go anywhere. I went from even going from Queens to LA, then going to Sacramento. Sacramento's like say Albany.
It's Cowtown.
Yeah, it's not like the city life. Right. So being going to one place to another and just adapting to that. Yeah. So I feel like I could adapt anywhere. So
chameleon.
Certain circumstances that you have to adapt to. And overseas was dope, but I looked a lot on YouTube. I didn't watch the TV. I couldn't watch. I didn't really understand their language. So I used to go to practice, come home. We had 2-a-days practices and play games, man. Like it was really lonely over there too. You know what I'm saying? And I would Skype with Heavy, like you know what I'm saying. But and watch a lot of YouTube. I watched a lot of battle raps, and that's how I know a lot of them now. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cortezes and Mav Hoffa.
And who would have known that eventually all that battle rap would play itself into your event?
I didn't know that watching them then. I just knew what I liked, and those are the people that I reached out to first when I had my events and stuff. And that's why you'll see a Murder Mook at my event, and then you'll see a Mac Wilds. It was totally different. Like, I'm like, yo, these are my celebrities. I like them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You were a big fan of Mac Wilds and one of his first theatrical.
He was on The Wire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that was the adapting that I had to do overseas was a lot different. Yeah. It was a lot of more self. I had a lot of time to myself. Right. And had to figure out who I wanted to be and. So, but the ball out there was completely different too. Yeah. A lot more. It's a lot physical out there too. They let a lot of stuff go, especially when you're American. They don't give you no calls.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So it's like the old NBA then.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
the ABA.
Yeah.
Or with a big woman.
Yeah, I guess you would know about that.
But listen. I know this is your fifth year doing this, but do you want to take this to other cities? Maybe like Atlanta, Chicago.
Of course, Detroit. I just got back from Chicago. I was in Chicago a month ago.
Yeah, we got Chicago in the house. Yeah, man, play over there with the Argyle sweater. Yeah, from Chicago.
That's what's up. My niece got her master's degree in Northwestern, and she just was expecting a child, and all of our families here in New York. So I went to go see her. Me and my niece are like 6 years apart. Like people think it was like my little sister. Yeah. Like, she used to come to my games and people think that's my girl. I'm like, yo, chill.
Yeah,
that's my niece, bro. Chill out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I went to go see her. I know all the families here, and I think we're gonna go up there again for Thanksgiving to go spend.
Evanston is beautiful, man.
Yeah, she was somewhere not too far from the hood, but. Yeah.
Well, that's how Chicago is.
It could be nice and then hood.
You throw a rock,
and then you in the hood.
Yeah, but break yourself.
But I think a lot of cities definitely need this. I think Chicago is.
I'm gonna do something in Chicago. I did something in LA. I partnered up with my boy Nick from the VBL, from the Venice Beach Basketball League. We did something over All-Star Weekend, with the 3-on-3 Battle of the Brands and stuff. And I went out there, had to do Filet, Jesse Jones. Yeah. He played on my team and stuff as well, too. But I'm going to be branching out, but it takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing stuff by yourself and then you get a couple people to help you, those helpers need to be real.
They got to be in sync.
They have to be in sync, and some of them aren't. So it becomes back on you again. So
maybe talk to Todd. Todd's got some major things happening.
We want Justin from the conscious, bro. You got anything to say? Because he's going to give you a conscious thought about something.
Let's get it. Man. I was just actually gonna. Did you ever thought about moving around to different states, like New York battles out Atlanta, LA battles Florida? Just bring like one weekend, you get everybody together in one spot, and just like a round robin tournament. And just have everybody going, and whoever wins is the state champ or the
like
country
the Battle
champ.
of Network Stars.
Battle of Network Stars. This way you get, because you can have the whole West Coast come out.
Yep.
You got the down south, they're gonna show. New York, East Coast, Philly, DC, they're gonna show. You get the best teams out of all there.
Listen,
everybody be a weekend event.
You put it together. We'll put it on Roku. We'll put it on pay-per-view. We got that capability. I'm serious.
All right, let's do it.
Like White Man Can't Jump. Put teams together. Me and Kev,
No, I'm not playing.
Yeah, because you embarrass me.
I'm gonna be right here behind the mic.
I'm throwing the ball. He be like, I didn't see it.
I'm going to play Dick Stockton. All right, how about that? We're online.
You just said a minute ago before we started the interview
I said,
that, yo, I want to play again. I've been working.
I said football. I didn't say basketball.
Oh,
I am not doing that.
Yeah.
No, it's too many cameras out now. No, I won't. No, I'm not doing that. You can play.
There's too much running for you. That's really
No, the running ain't no problem now. I run 4 miles a day. That ain't no problem. But
really?
so if you just put it out there.
That's running down the whole field.
I don't care. I'm in shape. I lost 30 pounds, man. I can run, but all I can do is go rebound or something. Maybe, do an intentional foul or something.
That's
Charles
cool.
Oakley is something over here.
Well, I've been doing the spin classes, and that's was something that got me back into like playing as much as I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I had to get my body right to where, I can't just be on the court, just on the court.
We all come to a litmus test, and like I was saying earlier, fear is a great motivator.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get to a point and you walk up the steps and you're like, oh, I got to get back in the gym and stop, eating with rodeo.
No, but people think that you just go walk off the street and just get on the basketball court and run up and down. Man.
Not at all.
Just ask Des Bryant. Last play for practice, pulled
towards Achilles.
I'm telling you, your body has to be conditioned.
That was crazy. That was crazy. I thought he was working out at least.
Yeah, he was hanging out with
working out, but he
working out by yourself.
Think about it. When you take a break, when you was playing college, now you go overseas. The workouts is different.
Well, they was on you. They was on you
that?
two. I had 2 a days and stuff. It's actually more. But when you imagine coming home and then having to prepare to go back over there.
Exactly.
You're not doing the same thing.
Right.
You don't have a trainer pushing you. You don't have
Doing
even the
it for
massages.
yourself,
You don't have
Deep
that
tissue.
stuff. It's different. Like in playing overseas is different because you don't have the team atmosphere. You're individual. Like you're a independent contractor now. Like you get a job and then now I'm on my way. You got to make sure you're in shape so that you don't get sent home.
You got to motivate
Marbury's so
yourself.
happy being over there too.
Yeah,
because Marbury, he just live over there now.
Yeah, you see Marbury's Instagram.
He's the president.
But let's all understand why Marbury moved over there because everybody in the United States couldn't stand him, and everybody in New York.
Nah, he was eating Vaseline. That's when he lost it.
And
But look, you go overseas and you become a superstar and a rock star, and he made himself, got his own brand. His sneakers are selling out left and right.
He took the overseas move and he
made it.
He ramped it up 20 times. He
made it.
He's going to the Hall of Fame because of that.
That's a fact.
Let's talk about the 30th.
Okay.
November 30th again. The bowling event.
Yeah.
And I know we were talking offline. As people got different teams. Explain that.
Okay, but before that, I have an event coming up on the 16th.
Okay.
It's called Bars, the Hip Hop Cypher. Bars, the Cypher is part 5. It's gonna be at Hall of Fame Studios in Queens, famous studio where close to where Jam Master Jay was and stuff. But they actually renovated. It's a brand new studio.
Right by the new 950 Network Studios. Yeah, we know where it's at. Yeah.
So we're gonna be there for Bars 5. We have a lot of different artists signed up for it. We do the 3 ciphers and then we do performances in between, and the lineup's crazy for that. So you can go to that's on H2O Music.
Okay.
H2O Music.
Nelson, you heard that?
Who's coming?
That's you.
Anybody we know? Just something you could throw out there. Just
Graph. People like Loaded Lux. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know Graph really well after this week. She's like, why he said that?
That's my boy. I've
no
been,
doubt.
rocking with him for a couple years.
Fantastic artist.
Actually started the whole music aspect of pushing the artist from him. You know what I mean? Because of him. Because I'm a hooper. You know what I'm saying? I do the community events, but
entertainment, match entertainment.
I felt that, I wanted to do something to help out in the music aspect. And I'm not a manager or anything like that, but it's just about looking out for good talent.
No doubt.
What I'm saying? And that's what I do with the music. That's Bars. H2O Music presents Bars 5. That's going to be dope. We got a lot of different artists for that. You go to H2O Music _ on Instagram and look up how you can sign up for that.
Fantastic.
And so now back in the ball for
2 weeks later.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks. It was supposed to be 2 weeks before that. It's supposed to be October 26th. They double booked the venue, told me last minute they wanted to be early. I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just, so it made me have more events in November.
It actually works out well right in the holiday season.
After you eat that turkey, you got to work it over.
Turkey is the week before. If you're still eating turkey that week, it's probably bad turkey. So don't eat it.
But people eat turkey for a whole week after.
That's a fact. Well, last night I had a clothes drive. I went to clothes drive. I teamed up with some other organizations and stuff, and we did that. It was really dope. Then the 26 is Bars, and then November 30th is H2O Bowling for Peace. Bowling edition.
Bowling.
You know what I'm saying? So
where's it gonna be at?
It's gonna be at Lucky Strikes, starting from
42nd Street?
42nd
Nice,
Street.
nice.
Yep. So I know John Starks used to do his fundraiser, bowling joint there. But mine is gonna be there this year. We had at Bowmore Lanes last year. It was
I ain't
so
gonna lie
packed,
to you,
it
that
was
place
crazy.
is nice. That's like it's not even a bowling, it's like a lounge.
Yeah. What's the name? Lucky Strikes.
Yeah, it's like a
super
lounge.
dope. We
Man,
got
the
bar
lights.
table.
They got the lights on the bowling alley. Nobody really goes there to bowl.
Yeah, we know you don't go there to bowl.
You don't drink there either.
So it's a nice place. I've been there.
Can I have some chicken fingers,
Everybody
please?
is gonna have a good time.
And then we got the pool tables, the ping pong tables too. If you don't want to, you know what I'm saying.
Nice.
But
his specialty. He don't have to run.
He's on you today, man.
I would put him to shame right now. I can give you a 2-block lead and catch you in about 4 blocks.
Wow. All right, we'll do that.
Let's do that.
I'll drive.
Let's not, because I'm not calling 911 for either one of y'all. Let's not and say we did, please.
But this is about H. It's not about y'all. I can get on y'all later.
You're the one that said it.
Oh, you shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. Yeah. I wanted to curse. I can't. FCC will get me. So now you can choose teams.
Yeah, so you go to Eventbrite, it's bowlingforpeace.eventbrite.com, and literally people say, "Yo, how can I get involved?" All you gotta do is sign up. You sign up. We have the uniforms sponsored by Wooter Apparel. So you have for the Bronx, we have the Yankee theme. You had it pulled up before. You had the Yankee theme, the pinstripes joint. We added New Jersey, so we have the New Jersey Devils colors, the red and the black.
Maybe we have to do it all for that.
Yeah.
Them they get that Newark thing going.
Yep, and then Brooklyn Nets theme, black and white.
I thought it would be a gun on it.
They can add that.
This one we go through all the time.
Peace, bro.
It's bowling for peace.
Keep on taking it.
Oh, man.
The gun makes peace too.
Yeah, pieces.
Oh man, that was crazy.
But can we say 950 Lounge? We want to sign up.
If y'all want to sign up,
we're gonna do a team.
We're
do a team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, literally.
Just don't embarrass us.
Wait, how many people on the team?
It's 8 per team.
Okay.
Oh,
You know what I
so
mean?
it's us
8
4.
per team.
And we're gonna get Steph.
Steph.
We'll get Pimp OG from Chicago.
And we get Nelson.
So how it goes is we have the 8 teams, right? The top 4 teams after you bowl, everybody bowls or whatever. The top 4 scores we take into the final 4.
Okay.
After the final 4, whoever has the best score wins.
Nice.
What
got
you get, like a trophy?
Yeah, you get trophies and you have gift bags,
Nice,
and different
man.
things for the people who
You
win.
know, Ed's gonna be our man. 'Cause Ed is in the bowling.
That's Fred Flintstone right there, man.
Ed is a ringer. We just letting you know, Ed is a ringer.
Bring your best. Literally, it's first come, first serve. It is the toy drive. It's a holiday toy drive.
Remember
So
that the most important party with a purpose.
Yeah. Pretty much party with a purpose.
Yep.
So you bring your toys. You bring, you're paying to help out as well, and then that's pretty much that.
Yeah,
all of my events have themes to it.
We will beat it.
Let's get it. All of my events have themes to it. My last one was a back to school supply drive at in the Brooklyn Bridge Pier Park, where you can see the view was dope.
Oh,
and
okay,
everything. So it
No
was
doubt.
flexible.
H, I want to thank you. It's been a long time. Hopefully, you ain't got to wait another 10 years.
Nah,
I don't know if I got that much time
Coming
left.
here with Kane.
Hey, H2O, you whippersnapper. Larry Bird, the best jump shoe in the world. But again, where can people reach out to you, find out more to donate or want to join?
Well, so you can hit me up on my personal Instagram. It's H205, the letter O, not 0. Also, Ballin' for Peace, BALLIN, the number 4 in the word peace. You can hit up the Instagram, Ballin' for Peace, Ballin' for Peace at gmail.com. And yeah, man. So just follow the pages, and our website is our new website is coming out where you can click and just donate all year round.
Fantastic.
Because you do need support throughout doing all these big 3 events for the whole year.
I got something for you offline, man. Maybe do some movie theater advertising.
I would love to
push that out.
And people need to realize. We even talked to Todd about this. When you do things like this, it does cost money.
Costs a lot.
Oh, believe me, it ain't like that. Oh yeah, come on in. No, it costs.
Like Times Square, Lucky Strikes on a Friday.
Yeah.
For over 3 hours.
That's crazy.
8 lanes.
Yeah.
So
you do the math.
Yeah.
Take a cue from this brother, man, and work with somebody who's making a dent in their community. My man Aaron Hawk of H2O. Thank you for coming, brother. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
9 Lounge, come on back. King Steph is next.
I thought that was LeBron.
No, that ain't LeBron.
everybody, it's your girl Tish Love.
It's Darnell.
Thais, along with your boy,
Uncle Dash.
Be sure to download the DSNBX mobile app so you can check out our live stream.
Especially if your team is losing on a Thursday night, we'll be there to lift your spirits.
So remember,
It's Get to Know Me live every Thursdays 9 to 10 on DSN.
Mi estilo de vida, tú me quieres así. Tú más que nadie sabes cómo yo soy contigo. No importa mi estilo de vida, tú me quieres así. Dile que tú me quieres. Que no le haga caso a lo que le digan. Nos vivimos enamorando día a día. Dile que yo soy el que te quiere.
Check out my new show, Latin Love, on Ruby and Buzz TV.
Sé cómo pasó. Dile que tú me quieres. Que no le haga caso a lo que le digan. Nos vivimos enamorando día a día. Vida mía, siempre que estamos juntos se hace bueno el momento. No me quieren contigo porque nadie sabe lo que por ti siento. Como soy de calle, dicen que yo no soy fiel. Ya te he demostrado que mis ojos son para ti, mujer. No soporto.
This Sunday morning at 9, Lily's International Christian Outreach presents a celebration worship service with special guest, Dove Awards nominee Alvin Slaughter.
Lay down your burdens at the altar.
Come out and receive your blessings from God at the King's Temple, 36 Franklin Avenue, Hewlett, New York. Again, that's Alvin Slaughter this Sunday morning, May 22nd, starting at 9. And it's free. Let's all rejoice in the Lord. For more information, go to liliesinternational.org.
Join in the time of celebration.
If you're like me, you're always on the lookout for a place to eat with healthy options. Well, look no further than Young and Juicy Cafe, serving healthy, organic, and wholesome meals affordably priced. Their made-to-order smoothies are crafted with the freshest ingredients. Y&J helps customers change lifestyle with customized healthy meal options built for life. Young and Juicy Cafe, 13 Lawn Avenue in New Rochelle. For takeout, call 914-654-1234. Young and Juicy Cafe. Eat to live. 914-654-1234.
The E. Jones Show proudly sponsors AMW Clothing. Now, what does that stand for?
Ambition, motivated woman.
AMW Clothing is the embodiment of the culture many of us grew up in, but it's also the flavor of the new era. Style beyond judgment. Style that represents appreciation, drive, and hustle. Now, what brand you know can put those three words in the same sentence? Even celebrities such as Iman Shumpert, DJ Diamond Cuts, and many more are repping that AMW lifestyle. So tell me, what are you waiting for? Represent the brand today. Go on Instagram, follow and contact the girl Snow. Her username is @SnowDaddy__. That's SNOWDADDY__. Again, @SnowDaddy__. Follow her to stay updated with daily sales for quality merchandise, all the way from Street Fighter dad hats, Aaliyah and TLC shirts, to the best-selling Damn Gina hoodies. So go right this minute and check out the one and only brand that fits you.
Ambition, motivated woman. Logan.
Have you ever had a dream, a passion, a vision of greatness? We are DSN, the Matrix Studios Network, located in the Bronx, New York, the longest running online independent broadcasting network. We specialize in internet radio, podcasting, live video streaming, red carpet and backstage interviews, and much more. We are also a full-service recording production studio with in-house producers and composers with talented engineers. Book your next recording session or start your new broadcasting career by calling 718-708-5890 or email us at info@thematrixstudios.com. And for more information, visit www.thematrixstudios.com. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let the show begin. The E. Jones Show. Tune in Monday through Friday for a journey through classic hip-hop and R&B, exclusive celebrity interviews,
Today we have a special guest. She is one of the great female vocalists, the iconic, legendary Stephanie Mills will be joining the show today.
For all your celebrity news and gossip, ask Diamond about the E.
Make sure y'all tune in.
WWRN Urban Classics. It's the E. Jones Show. The E. Jones Show, featuring the First Lady Sharonda, Cody, and Mill. Start your midday with a dose of E. Jones, Sharonda, Cody, and Mill. Waking your assets up.
Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Eastern Standard.
We're back on the Ride 950 Lounge Live. Big Mike, what's up, brother? We on camera, but you know, you family though. You can do that. You fam.
You like get away.
Anybody?
Get away.
And got Todd talking. No, it's just a show going on. I don't know. I'm just trying to do a show here. I'm gonna get you mic'd up. Any event, it's Question of the Day time. Question of the Day is presented by the Rewind Network. Catch 950 Lounge and so many new shows on the Rewind Network. PA broadcasting to the world. The Rewind Network, I believe, is on Facebook and Instagram. I think the RewindNetwork.com is coming real soon. But this segment is sponsored by that. It's a young lady here who's a model, who's got a lot of thoughts on the political process and what's going on, and that's what intrigued me about bringing her here today, and I'm glad she accepted. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 950 Lounge and our Question of the Day segment, King Steph.
Thanks for
Strong
having
J.
me.
Now, before we you got to explain the King, because I'm like, somebody asked me, I won't even tell you what somebody told me, asked me, well, King Steph, what does that mean? It was like a Caitlyn Jenner type question.
Yeah,
I almost slapped
ignorant.
it. And it was I was in an ignorant
But
place.
I'm used to it. That's like the number one question on Instagram.
Yeah.
I just feel like the king just shows that you're not secondary to anyone.
No
there
doubt.
were female kings in ancient Egypt, ancient
We gotta get you
civilization.
a
So
crown.
I feel like when you say queen, you're like, oh, where's the king? I'm just like, nah, that's
Right. You
that's
stand on
it.
your own too.
Yeah.
No
nah,
doubt.
exactly.
Respect that. And I really appreciate, I reached out to you on Instagram and about coming on the show. And again, following you now, I started to follow you the last few weeks. You are very passionate, because when I first reached out, it was for something totally different, part of the show, but a different segment. But then I'm like, wow, this young lady really brings a lot of passion and energy, and I see you have a show coming up yourself.
Yes.
So I really wanted to kind of dig into the midterms with you.
Sure.
And we normally open the show up with our political conversation, but I wanted to hold that until you got here.
Well, I appreciate that.
No doubt. Now, obviously,
This is what we do.
Yeah.
It's no secret that after Tuesday, we saw the country is still very divided between some of the elections. Senate races kind of went to Republicans, and the Democrats won back the House.
Yeah.
But your thoughts, you're very animated on Twitter, your thoughts on an overview in your mind on what went on Tuesday between just all the elections, the House, and the new Senate.
Yeah, I think Tuesday, for people who were paying attention and really wanted, the Florida and the Georgia races to be like democratically favored, were disappointed. I was disappointed myself, but I think that you have to kind of look at the bigger picture with everything that went on. Like we did get control of the House again. There's so many races, so many firsts. I think 100 women went to the House, right?
Yeah.
And
There's 103.
100 plus.
103 went to the House.
Yeah, first Muslim women,
Yes, out of
first
Minnesota.
openly gay governor, Alexandria
American
Ocasio-Cortez.
Indian.
Yes,
American
Native
Indian.
Alamericans.
Yeah.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she was on the show before.
Yes,
she was.
Very good
She's from the
friend,
Bronx.
yes.
She's Puerto Rican too, so shout out to her.
Yeah, we're
but she's
big
the
fans
youngest
of her.
person ever
Right.
to,
Yeah.
be. She can't even afford to move there. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Crazy.
We talked about
Crazy.
that. Yeah.
So I think that a lot of people were disappointed at first. I know one of my friends went to FAMU, so she was very big on the whole Gillum run. And when it didn't turn out, I mean, they're still recounting, but I think we need to look at the bigger picture and not focus, because those were like red strongholds. And they're
now
the race
purple.
to be that close, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? That would have never happened. So I think that when Donald Trump is elected out of office, like you'll see that these things have really shifted. I mean, he's acting a fool all the time,
Yeah.
so you can't help
That's a Trump
but
supporter
not.
right there.
Yeah. So no, stop.
No, he's
I was
not.
like, what?
No, he's not. Don't
No.
All right, so
Remove him.
let me get this real clear. When Trump was going for election, there was 4 of us up here. One of us had to go to the other side.
Why?
Why not? You
Why?
have to have
He was
you
sitting on
have
the
to
left.
have that dichotomy
No,
in
you
the
don't.
conversation.
No, you don't.
So
If you're coming from a place of like rational fact and like a platform that actually makes
it was
sense, then sure.
rational.
But if it's completely irrational and
Thank
based on
you.
hate, then you can't be on the other side for any type of
Thank
reason.
So
I'm
I
not
took
with it.
the brunt of sticking up for Trump.
Well, I don't think you was sticking up. I think what you was trying
making
to say
points.
that right,
making
exactly.
Points,
So that, right.
Not so much to say he
like
was
devil's
right or wrong.
advocate.
Exactly.
Right.
But he is very wrong.
I
So
mean,
Now he is the devil.
A lot of presidents have their issues. He just has.
But see, the thing
a lot more issues than everybody else.
I don't know.
The thing with Trump, and I was talking this to backstage the other day about again, the political thing I'm passionate about as well. And I happened to find, I don't know, 2 weeks ago when Trump had, on a Friday, Trump had the Black Republicans for Trump rally at the White House. It was on a Friday. Yeah. So I, being the journalist that I am, I did some research on it, and I told Ed, not that people should have their own minds, no matter what, but it kind of bothered me because it seemed like some of the things I was reading by millennials just didn't make sense. Now, if you go back on Trump's history, the 70s, Trump was sued for segregation in his apartments. The Central Park 5. Yeah. We can go back in this man's history.
His dad was in the KKK.
Exactly. So to think that, people who are the same hue as me, and then you don't have to have the same thoughts as me, but to understand, just do your research. Yeah. And I think that's and even Trump said years ago that if he ever ran for president, he would run as a Republican because Republicans are sheep. Yeah. And after 8 years of a black president, I think it was an easy prey. I think it's just like the East Coast, West Coast were acquainted to music. It's just two people who use what's out there to divide us and to get people to come vote.
You got to understand that if we went by numbers, Hillary would have won by over 5 million.
Well, if it wasn't electoral,
he still has a problem about that.
So I mean, it's already been proven that the Russians meddled in the election. He has close ties with them. This whole thing is just like a business deal.
That's coming to an end.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's coming. They said
this is why
right after Thanksgiving.
Well, this is why he made the moves he did.
After Thanksgiving,
he's supposed to come out with the report.
Oh, that's
no, it's still unknown if he's going to come out that fast with it because he's still got a lot more things he's going to.
They said it's the end.
I think it's coming to an end because of the move Trump made. He got rid of Sessions. Yeah. It's coming to an end. This is why he made that move, because the person he brought in
is against
it. Right.
Yeah. But see, right now, if you look at it, Kelly Conway's husband, George Conway,
I like him.
He sat there and said that the move that he made to bring this guy in
was the worst.
It was a panic move.
Well, besides a panic move, is that it's unconstitutional. Right. Because he can't bring this guy in to run the place, and he was never confirmed. So he jumped over all the people that was confirmed to bring this guy in to do it. And that's why that if he makes anything, it can be mute. So that's what's a bad thing about it, is that if he goes and signs on to anything or do anything, even if it was good, can go around and get turned around and said, no.
Right.
We're going to take this out because he's not confirmed. He's not confirmed.
Yeah, I feel like every day that I open up the news, it's like a reality show versus the government. It's become this level of...
It's a circus.
Every time I think it can't get worse, I see something that he's tweeting. It's just embarrassing. It's really embarrassing.
Well, that's why countries don't want to be bothered with us.
That's why they
didn't want to be bothered with us before, period. Just like with the general outlook of Americans. But now it's...
Let me take a page out of Judge's book just for the sake of conversation. There are people who have voted for him. He whether we want to agree with it or not.
We know that.
Right.
But I think you know what? I think I'm from New York originally. I'm from the Bronx. So I think living here, you are around a certain type of people.
Pot,
it's a melting pot. You don't really see racism. I've seen it, but you don't see it on the level that other places. Like you haven't been to other cities.
Right.
If you've been to big cities, everyone kind of shares the same views as you. I went to NYU and Columbia. All those people share pretty much the same views. You go other places, I talk about this with my friends all the time. Like Middle America is huge. It's a lot of places that you haven't been where people really think, these people are taking our jobs and they're poor and they're white and they're upset about it.
Where's the caravan now, right?
Yeah, so it's like you're in New York City and you're thinking you live in this bubble and this could never happen, but most of the country, felt this way. I just feel like now, if you're a person of color and you're supporting Trump, you are severely misdirected. Like you need to, I can't respect it at all, because how could you support someone who's actively trying to disenfranchise people who look like you or people adjacent to looking like you?
The thing is that Trump throws it in your face, and when he throws it, sometimes you're not prepared to catch it.
Right,
but that's the difference, because all the other presidents said things behind the doors, but he just comes outside and just says.
But I disagree, because every time he says some wild stuff, he retracts it. He's just like,
nice.
Yeah. So I catch that.
I like that one. That was nice.
Yes, I know the rules. Every time he says something crazy, she's like, "Oh, I didn't say that." Just recently with the journalist, the black woman who was asking him the questions, and he was like, "You're right. First of all, you can't be racist against white people."
He made a comment yesterday about Michelle Obama because she got a book, and we was talking about this when he came about. She put her family life in danger about the birtherism. And now he came out yesterday and said, well, if you don't like me, I have a problem with your husband by messing up the military. It's like tick for tack, you know? It's like you got to think of something to say.
It's like a petty child.
Yeah.
He is a big child. He is a big baby. You know, that's the whole thing with him. But
he's an old baby.
But just like the thing that you were saying right now about the blacks right now being for. I mean, I understand you got some black Republicans and everything else, but to sit there.
I don't have a problem with black Republicans.
But I'm saying, but the people going out there and following him and then praising him and making it sound like he's this great messiah that's doing things. It's not right.
Well, to think that we'd be naive to think that Django and movies like that don't have a real edifact to it.
Steven?
Right, exactly. There are people, and even going back to slavery, there are people who will look at themselves as inferior in their own mirror. And again,
it's self-hatred. When you're the other, you want to align yourself with like the oppressor. So actually the results were really interesting in Florida, especially because so many Latino men voted Republican. And no, even in the election for governor.
Right.
And if you're looking at it's like 46%, it's almost half the percentage.
I'm glad you mentioned that because, and I love my Latino brothers and sisters, but after what happened in Puerto Rico, where U.S. just kind of said, the president said he didn't even think that Puerto Rico was part of, was a U.S. colony. Right, so what happened in Puerto Rico, what's happening in our world, what and again, you're Spanish, I believe, Latin.
I'm mixed, so I'm black, white,
so you know a little bit about, you got some family.
Thanksgiving is really giving.
So your thoughts on that from a standpoint that, you know, that self-hatred is that got to play in some play here because it's you got right.
Well, there's a lot of colorism in Latin America, period, and a lot of white Cubans live in Miami and Florida because they came from Cuba to escape when people were, shutting down all the rich people. So when you go to Cuba, I love Cuba. When you go there, it's a lot of black people.
Right.
When you're in Florida, it's a lot of white Cubans, and I feel like a lot of Latinos who are lighter align themselves and identify as white, not realizing or failing or refusing to realize that at the end of the day, your last name is Gomez, homie. They're going to treat you the same way. Like, just because you're white presenting and you can pass sometimes, at the end of the day, you are this thing to them. They're the people that they envision when they're talking about building the wall. They don't know the difference between Puerto Rico and Mexico. They just know that you speak Spanish and they don't like you.
Right.
So I feel like it's very ill-informed to align yourself in this way. It's not going to help you out in the long run.
Right.
Look how many people voted for Trump thinking that he was going to be a voice for like the poor and the impoverished whites, and then he's cutting all your health care. You can't pay for your heart medicine.
He can't identify with that.
But the whole problem was that a lot of people did not know who he really was. They just know him from The Apprentice. People that's on the other side of the
that should be reason enough to not vote for him.
Yeah, but true. But that's what people look at.
Yeah.
But they don't know about all the history that he went through like we know.
He ran on a dare. He ran on a dare, and he didn't think he was.
He didn't think he was going to win.
Well, I don't think it was even a dare. I think he just did it just to get more money and to get more.
He wanted to get more money from NBC. So he.
I don't think that at all. I think he knew exactly what. I think he was the ultimate spin master, and he played the situation to its complete total. There's no way he didn't know what he was doing. He played this guy. This guy beat 17 established. He beat a Bush. So what I'm trying to say is that no, he swaggered. He didn't even spend his own money because the media covered him. He used Twitter. He didn't need to spend no Twitter. Whatever. You say Twitter, I say Twitter.
You say Twitter.
Whatever. I'm sitting next to Rodeo. But he took that whole situation and swagger jacked it. From a marketing perspective, it was amazing. But what it is that he doesn't mind scorching earth. It's about winning elections. It's like what happened last week. He cared about people. We care about winning elections.
No. All this thing is about that. But the beginning, if you ever looked at it, yes, he went in. He didn't expect to win.
I don't think he did.
And
17 is
even all that, he didn't expect it because when you saw him up there about to take the oath, he's sitting there grabbing Melania's hand so hard because he was nervous as hell. But the whole thing is he didn't expect it. He thought he was just going to go in, just have do what he's gonna do, build his brand, and that was
lead.
it.
Reports came out about that too, that he wasn't prepared for the level of work. I don't know. He's been golfing more than
And he talked about Obama golfing.
He spends more time at Mar-a-Lago than anybody else, and then he's costing us more money than any other president there was out there.
We're talking to King Steph here about politics. I was going to want to restart the thing here. Now, to answer your question about the diversity, let's go to Texas.
Yep.
Now, you got a guy named Raul Cruz, a.k.a. Ted Cruz. I mean, I'm saying that same mentality. That's his name. His real name.
His name is Raul.
His name is Cruz.
Right.
He's a white Latino.
So from a standpoint of it's a whole nother thing.
Even worse.
Yeah. With running against Beto O'Rourke, who became a national sensation, had LeBron wearing the hat and everything like that. Do you see, even though O'Rourke lost the Senate race in Texas, you see him as a presidential candidate in 2020?
Gillum too.
Right.
I feel like you have these charismatic people coming out who are really standing up for like the new progressive wave of what people want and not ignoring it. You know what I mean? So of course, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and they didn't win their races, but look at the national and international coverage that they've gotten. Now people know their names, they know what they stand for.
Gillum has still got a chance.
I hope. I
he
really
still got
hope
a chance.
so.
But now with Beto, the one thing that he did is that he raised the most money, and then on top of it, if you look at it, Texas itself was really swinging more towards purple anyway than staying dead red. So he did a good thing, because whoever thought that you was going to get that close as a Democrat in Texas.
For sure.
And so a lot of these races, even though some of them that we did not win and everything else,
They
as
set
Democrats,
the stage.
it's setting up the stage to change it a little bit more demographics. And then now with the within 2020, when they start doing a redistricting, it's going to change, and it's going to move those lines around a little bit more better. And hopefully they just keep it neutral.
Figure that out.
Hopefully they just do it neutral, and so that
Well,
it doesn't have to worry about that.
the lines have changed in a lot of states. I
Well,
mean,
they had the
it
force
changed in
because it was
Pennsylvania.
gerrymandered.
Right, gerrymandered. It changed in Pennsylvania. It changed in Ohio. So you're seeing a lot of that map. And again, because the Northeast is so populated, people moving into Florida, they're moving to Texas, they're moving to Arizona. Nevada would always be Republican. They got a Democratic senator. So the map is changing.
So did what you call it, Alabama. They got a couple. They got a Democrat in there too.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, but
that holds the Alabama thing. I mean, with Jones,
But the whole thing is that you're seeing right now is that now the Republicans are hurting themselves by staying one type of thought and one type of party. Now, when you got even though I get mad when I keep hearing all these reporters talking about what the Democrat message is. I mean, the Democrat message is going to be what it's going to be, but it's just so many different thoughts that people coming out, and that's why people are looking at going to the Democratic Party now. When me and you always talk about the Democrats and everything else, I said, well, the whole thing is you got to go out and actually join and then force them to do what they need to do.
No, my thing to you, Ed, was I'm not pro party for anybody. No, hear me out. Hear me out. I know this is only a 3-hour show. We're coming to the end. My thing about Democrats and Republicans is that in the past, I've grown up in New York, like all of us have done. And I've always seen when it's time for election, they're giving out turkeys and coat drives and vote for me. And then 2 months later, I don't see nobody. Now, the Republicans are no better because they have their own issues.
They don't even come.
Right. They don't care about the vote. My thing was, I'm not about party. I'm about the individual. If John Kasich decided to run 2020, I might vote Kasich.
Now, but I kept telling you, and I told you it's your fault for those guys not coming to your neighborhood and not saying anything, because you don't go and force them to do so. If you go out and you be part of your community and you start telling them, they're going to want your vote and they're going to keep coming around as much as you need them to come around.
I don't know about that.
No, because some of them
I feel like it's your responsibility as a public politician to come to those communities. You can't just come to those communities because you hear people like
hooray for me.
I'm saying, but you have to. But I'm saying, but if you
you also have to participate in your civic duty. If you didn't vote, you have nothing to say to me about anything that happened.
We got to start holding these people in office to what they say, because
regardless of party.
Regardless of party. You got to hold. If I say I'm gonna cut your taxes, damn well, I better do what I say, because too many. That's why they say politics is a dirty game. They just lie.
Correct.
To get your
but that's what I said in the past. That the Democrats used that to their advantage because they knew wasn't like if you on the ballot in the Bronx on Tuesday, There was races. There wasn't nobody on the other side. They're like, nobody's just. They're not even running a Republican. So what I'm saying that we got to keep the politicians in check. I don't care what party.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't disagree. I never disagree
because
with
there's
that.
there's good on both on both sides. The guy from West Virginia, we won his election. He voted for Kavanaugh. So you can't say, Democrats, Republicans.
But listen, I'm not saying all like that. I'm just saying that if you're gonna try to go into a party itself, you need to go ahead and if you're gonna go in, you're gonna go in and try to make sure you make your views and everything else to go through it.
Steph, we got a few minutes. I gotta have you back because we can't. What we want to talk about, we running on the clock, but
we can't cram.
We can't cram it in.
I had so much to say too.
I know that's why we're
going
to get you back. But real quick, I got a few minutes, and you got a show coming out yourself. I want you to kind of share with our audience what your show will be.
Yeah, it's been in the works for a while. It's called Rare Air. It's a podcast. It's going to just pretty much cover everything. I think for me, I've just taken a little while with it because I wasn't sure about staying here in New York or moving to LA and just all these different things. But every time I do one of these shows, and thanks again for having me, but just having this platform, being able to talk about things that I'm passionate about, it always just reminds me, like, yeah, this is what this is what I should.
Well, just like I shared with H and Todd, we got a network.
Yeah. Well, we will talk.
No doubt. Where can people reach out to you, find more information about you?
All Hail King Steph on Instagram is my most active platform. I'm on Twitter too, Hail King Steph, but Instagram.
And you get more wicked on Twitter. I know.
Yeah, we can curse on Twitter.
Before you go, what made you take King? What was
King? We said that before.
He don't listen.
It's specific.
No, she gave it specifically. Or your words specifically.
I don't want anyone to assume it's some type of secondary role. It also sounds really good.
It does.
The moniker is just, it goes. It's good for marketing. But
no, I never heard a woman call themselves King.
And you probably never will.
No, I never.
Well,
stay on the couch.
First time for everything.
Right, too.
King Steph, congrats on your graduation from Columbia.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, congratulations. Major accomplishment. And let's. I know we're going to talk offline about what we can do network-wise for you. Sure. King Steph, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great show. It's been a really good show. Just thank you for joining.
She needs a specter. Did I say that right?
Scepter?
Oh.
The crown.
He listen. Oh, I didn't tell you.
I said it wrong?
I didn't tell you.
You say everything wrong.
No.
Say everything wrong.
You know what?
I thought it was sector.
You got this, whatever this is here, and you need to swig it because he don't drink. It's probably tons with sugar. That's what the problem is.
Iced tea.
Right.
Again, to King Steph, H2O, Tar Wardman, Nally Vitano, thank you for joining, I like to call the Best Human Radio. For everybody in here, my man from Chicago, Kev, we appreciate you. As always say, it's our house, but you always got a seat. We'll see you next week. Peace and God bless.
Melvin.
Melvin.